What's going on, people out there in YouTube space? I appreciate everybody for coming back for another JayBReacts Saturday Night Live. First and foremost, I want to give everybody a round of applause. The panel, the fans in the comment section, the supporters. Go ahead and give yourself a round of applause, man. I appreciate y'all for showing up each and every Saturday and during the weeks, for sure.
Love, brother.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get it done.
So I have a secondary channel, Jay About the Business. I do vlogs. Y'all make sure y'all follow that. I have a gaming Discord. Make sure y'all follow that as well. Y'all can follow me on Instagram as well. Also, if you want to get on the panel, you can email me at jayaboutthebusiness@gmail.com. And I appreciate everybody for rocking with me, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to my co-host. You can drop some knowledge.
What's up, y'all? It's your co-host, Let Her Be Great. Social media, Let Her Be Great. Ashley, whatever y'all want to refer. Me too. Thank you so much for coming on. We want to make sure everybody has a good time. Everybody let each other speak. We're not going to be talking over each other. None of that. But if anybody wants to super chat, y'all can super chat y'all questions. Hop in on the conversation. You know, we appreciate that as well. I'm going to go ahead and let the panelists introduce themselves. We're going to start off with Mr. Red Pill.
What's good? What's good? It's your main man, Red Pill Crip, representing Kansas City, Missouri. Tap in. I do podcasting, vlogs, live streaming, all that, man. Just tap in if you want to hear the real, mixed with a little bit of that gangster shit.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mar from North. I'm from Philly, just representing.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Ian from Buffalo, New York. Architect, play ball, do podcast, panel stuff. Try to network. Nice meeting everybody.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for coming.
No doubt.
No, Brad, you muted. You muted, Brad.
Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
Your girl is back. I know I wasn't here last week. JayBReacts. Follow me on Instagram at IYKYK, the podcast, or just_Brett, 2 underscores.
Appreciate you, JayBReacts.
How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm sorry. You were trying to say something?
No. I was about to shout you out, Coach Vita. You know, I got to give you a special shout out.
You funny. How everybody doing? My name is Coach Vita. I am a self-confidence coach. I help you go from basic to baddie in business and in life. Therefore, you can develop unshakable confidence and strut across the runway of life unapologetically.
Perfect. Mac Mall.
It's your boy Mac Mall, man, CEO of Not the Shop Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe, leave comments. I want to thank the panel for having me. It's the voice of the streets. Make sure y'all tap in, man. If anybody want to be on my panel, y'all more than welcome to hit me up at my email, Davis, DUSSEDAVIS @gmail, or you can hit me up on IG at I am Mac Mall.
Okay, for sure.
There we go. Last
your
but not
boy
least,
Mike, man. Mike Lowe, man. Mike Lowe. How y'all doing? AKA Diddy, baby. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
I wanted to start this one off, y'all. This was from a super chat from the last panel that we didn't get a chance to address. But the question is, do you like experience or do you appreciate inexperience in a partner? So now when we say experience and inexperience, now I don't know exactly if the question was directed towards sexual or just like a relationship dynamic. So if you want to, you can give probably both. Do you want somebody experience or inexperienced sexually, or when it comes to like a relationship?
Man, it's a turn off when the girl, like, when she know what she doing, like when she start taking control and shit. I'll be like, you done did this. You done been here before. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, nah, I need that starfish. And if I'm about to take you somewhere I think is cool, if we finna go do something and you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did that a few times. You be like, nah, I'm cool.
All right, I
I'm good. Yeah.
Next person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I like a little bit of both. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, cause I want her to know a little something too. But at the same time, like, I don't want her on no starfish though. Like, damn, like, at least act like you trying to like You want to get with me too? You hear me? Like, just show me, show me something I probably ain't never seen before. Maybe I can show you a little something that you ain't never seen before. So
Okay.
I like a little bit of both.
All right. Style, what you thinking?
I agree with both these fellas. Like, you want to show a woman things so she can like, learn things, and then she got different type of feelings for you long term. But if she done got different experiences from different dudes, and every woman is different, she gonna, pretty much, not have a feeling for you, whatnot. So, I believe women with too much experience, too much, it's like turned off. But I like bro when he says a balance in the middle. Can't beat that.
Okay.
What
Hey,
categorizes somebody as being too experienced though?
Um,
eating ass,
now
fingering,
he went straight out there.
Well,
Straight to the.
all
really,
that.
That,
like what?
that probably would be like, yeah, like off the
Hey,
rip,
this nigga crazy.
you
You want to
flipping
tie niggas up, blindfold, all that.
flipping them over like a flapjack, ready to eat the
But
gooch,
she could
all
be.
type of stuff.
She doesn't have to be experienced, like as in she
That
does this, but she could be experienced as in like she's researched this shit. So I
I
mean, you
mean,
gotta give some kind of silver
come
lining.
on. Let's get the last two guys' opinion real quick before we
I'm
break
gonna
it
go
down.
last. Go ahead.
Mike, what you think, bro?
I mean, she got to know something. You know what I'm saying? You don't want
Okay.
them too boring, like Mo said. You don't want them too. You don't want it too boring. And experience, that's great. Yeah, shit, I ain't tripping. If we gonna have a good time.
Shout out, Sammy.
You be sitting right there. She can't do nothing. You gonna blow. I
All right.
don't mind. I don't
Mac,
mind.
you want to
And
go
how
now?
do
You want
you
me to go?
learn? You learn.
Um,
Most people are hands-on learners, so
Facts. Hmm.
I'm gonna play
Facts.
devil's advocate with this one, man. Um, I want my female to not know nothing.
Thank you.
Okay, let me glow
Nah,
you up. Let me
don't
show
make
you.
my
Finally.
I don't mean like stupid. I don't mean like a slow ass
y'all
female. I
believe
mean
that.
inexperienced because, man, I got an ego and I get off on showing females new shit. I like glowing females up,
y'all
Facts.
but
really don't be doing
Oh,
that
hold
much
on,
though.
y'all.
Like,
but
sorry.
I do. Okay, this is a delusional answer as far as it go with the sexual content,
Pause that
right?
real quick, my brother. Pause that real quick.
Amazing.
And shout out this super chat. This might be risky. 999 black people grind and salute. I appreciate that
Much
100%.
love, brother.
Appreciate that. All right. My bad, Matt. Go ahead and finish your
Okay,
vote.
so when it comes to the sexual preference, I
Okay.
like nasty women, but I hate to know where you got it from. So,
Get it.
so,
It's the mindset.
a female who is not experienced sexually, I probably won't deal with her. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't I don't care to know where you learned it from, but I'm glad you practiced for me.
Facts.
Okay. Yeah,
Facts.
like even like okay, I respect that. On my side, I don't want no prude, a chick who just like don't want to do nothing. But at the same time, I like a woman who listens and follows. So if I'm commanding the bedroom and if she's like a willing participant and letting me do what I want to do, like I said, hey, get like this, put your legs like this, lay down like this, fold them back like this. If she's all with it and being very receptive, I love that because
All right.
ultimately, I'm gonna be honest. I'm the vampire in the room. I'm trying to drain your energy. If y'all remember our Blade, the black girl who was like basically let him, bite her or whatnot. That's me. Like I'm biting you. I'm getting your energy. You feel me? I don't need you. I don't need you sucking my energy. You feel me? I'm sucking your energy.
Jay, that was Vampire in Brooklyn, man. You got the wrong
And that
movie,
wasn't
bro.
vampire, bro. That was
Yeah, it
Blade.
was. Man,
You're right. It was both of them. It was both of them.
Hey, but that don't mean she can't be experienced. If she let you do all that, she can still be experienced. If she let you
Exactly.
do all that,
Yeah,
But think
yeah,
about it.
still let
I
you do
agree
all
with that
that.
too.
But
You
I
know?
think when it's too much experience, when it gets to like a relationship part, I'm competing with your past at that point. That's what I don't like. I don't want
Too
to feel like
much
I gotta.
experience as far as the sexual.
Yeah, I would say the sexual side. I feel like I'm competing with your past because you're gonna compare everything I'm doing to all your previous experiences. So if you overly
Y'all do that too
experienced,
as
Not if
men,
you're
though.
doing it
no, I
better.
Y'all
don't.
do that as
No,
well.
Yeah,
see, look what
yeah.
you said,
Y'all
Matt.
might do it
If you doing
subconsciously,
it,
but y'all do it.
but you said if you're doing it better. I mean, what if you're not doing it? What if it's something you're not doing or something like that? To
I
where she
don't,
might have she might
man.
have had a guy do something extreme and you just might have missed the mark. Like, oh yeah, he did this like this though. Like that would be kind of like, damn, you just like, I don't know. That's how I look at it. I
I,
like a little
It's a
bit less
comparison.
experience.
me personally, I don't like a girl that's experienced as far as life go. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
need
With
the
too many
experience to know what you
men,
like and
I'm
don't
not
or
mad
like.
at I'm not mad at
or
that too.
like a woman
Yeah.
that been too many places and shit. Like I don't
That
like
shit.
going out with women and she know the bouncers and she
Hold
know the
on, y'all.
DJ.
Hold on, y'all. We got to put Juicy on the spotlight because she late. Y'all know in church, everybody get quiet and look at her. Y'all just do that real quick. Just look at her. Yeah, man.
One
Where,
of,
Tap
one of
dance.
them. One of
Don't do
them.
that.
where the collection plate at? Let's go ahead and pass it to her
Okay,
first.
look, look.
Yeah.
You
Not
just
too
got. We got to look at it
much.
like
Not
that.
too much.
But yeah, so I don't know. For me, I don't mind experience. Like I said, I guess it's just one of them things where it's not being shown too outwardly, even on the relationship side, the way she done did a lot too. Even pretend like you never been here before, you never experienced this. You got to make it feel brand new. That's how I look for me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. It just need to feel brand
And
new.
then, but what happens if she's been there before? She didn't tell you to spare you, and then you find out that she was there before. Are you mad?
She messed all the
Cause she
trip
No.
lied.
up. She
Cause she
messed the
lied.
whole trip up.
What
Yep.
what I know don't hurt me.
Yeah. Like if you take her
Facts.
to a restaurant and she walked straight to the bathroom, you like, how you know the bathroom was over there? You said you ain't even been.
She
She
Why
could
goes
bring
y'all
you to
letting
the
straight
y'all
over
Fancy
there.
State
egos get in the
I
restaurant.
don't
way?
even
Like,
pay
No,
attention to that kind of shit.
Why
I
I
y'all
do. I
letting
no,
y'all
no.
pay.
egos get in the way?
She could
yes,
be
the male
honest.
ego
I'm
is
not
so
going.
fragile.
No, she
This
could be
is
honest. I'm not going.
what
I'm not going to say she need to lie about it. She could be honest, but it was one of them things where if she's done a lot, it's just going to show already, and then it's going to kind of go from there. If you can compete with all the experiences she done had and how she feel about it after that.
But are y'all egos really that big to where y'all can't take that a woman is experienced more than
Big and
you?
fragile.
It's
it
not
ain't.
real.
I
Go
It,
don't
ahead.
think it's the fact that we can't take it. It's just the fact, like, and I'm gonna just speak from my standpoint. Like, I'm a man's man, right? And I like thrive off showing females new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes my ego. Like, I mean, you can call me egotistical or whatever, but I like making a girl smile where I take her somewhere that I feel like nobody else took her. I like experiencing new shit with with people. Like, and that's just the way I feel. I don't want to go nowhere because, like, in the back of my mind, I'll be like, how many niggas done brought you here? I'm not gonna even
that.
ask the
But why
question
you
because I
even
don't want to
worried
know the
about
answer.
that?
Yeah, I'm
That's
not.
But
Why
but
y'all
Why you
keep
even
worried?
worried?
Why
That.
y'all worried about her
Cause,
past
w-
but
though?
You
that's
can't
No,
just
worry
being
I'm
about
there
that.
saying
comparing.
w-
So the
I
audio.
Y'all
said
doing
like
exactly what y'all just said y'all don't do, which is compare yourselves to the previous men that we've been with. We don't do that. That be y'all doing that. That's y'all
Right.
mentality and y'all ego because
nah.
y'all worried about doing better than the last nigga.
I
Well,
don't.
this
Why are you screwing her thinking about if another man done screwed her the way you're
No,
screwing her in that
Right?
it's
moment?
not. It's not that. It's just sometimes the traits of an experienced woman will show eventually. It's not the fact that we thinking about it. It's probably gonna come out some way, shape, or form.
Okay, but that's
Um,
your ego at that point.
no, no,
Your
no.
pride, that's your
I'm
ego. If
not.
it's bothering you that
I'm not.
much,
No, I'm not pre-thinking about it. What I'm saying is, it's probably eventually going to show itself, and that
right.
usually happens. A woman who is experienced, it's going to show itself some way, shape, or form to where you have to compete with her past experiences.
I
Say,
but
don't
it's
think
not a
I don't
And,
feel
competition.
and,
like I'm
and,
It's not a
competing though.
competition though. You
and
making it a
Mick,
man, no.
competition.
It's not going to be on me. It's going to be on her behalf because she's going to be comparing everything. I'm not going to
No,
be
women
comparing.
don't do that.
Yeah,
Y'all
yes,
clearly
y'all
do
but
do.
Yeah,
that's
that.
yeah, I
No,
do.
we
nothing
Yeah,
strange
yeah,
to
I
a
do.
don't.
man.
No, we don't.
It's
Let her be
subconscious
right.
though.
Yeah, it's
It's
I
definitely
don't
subconscious.
think like
subconscious.
that though, man.
Let
I
But
figure
let
Mick,
Michael Jordan 30 on any court. That's how
let
I
her.
Mick,
feel.
Yeah,
you
but
literally just said if
Oh,
you walk into a restaurant
can I say one thing,
and the
y'all?
Hold on,
girl
Brett. Hold
knows
on,
where the
Brett.
restroom.
Let
Okay,
Brett say something. Go ahead, Brett.
Mac just said if he walks into a restaurant with a girl and she walks straight to the bathroom, it's like, damn, how many niggas brought you here? How you know she wasn't here with her mama? Like,
cause I
Right.
do,
you
cause I
went
go
straight to a
on.
nigga aspect when she could have been there with her girlfriends, her grandmom, her
Okay,
mama.
well let me say this. I do things that's gonna give me vagina. I'm not going to Applebee's unless we already tapped in. If I'm making an impression, I'm doing shit that's gonna make you feel guilty for not giving me vagina. But that's just me.
Styles,
Okay,
what you wanted to
Styles,
say
go ahead.
something?
Yeah.
This is what because you got when I talk to a woman, right? So what I do is I reverse it back because with women you can't, it's not gonna work, right? So what I'll do with women, you gotta put it when you talk to women about stuff like this, you gotta put it to them situations. So I'll be like, okay, if you had a son and you had two women to choose from, right? Will you allow him to talk to the woman with a whole bunch of experience, or would you, as a mother, judge the one that's like, she got long-term boyfriends. She got probably four boyfriends, but it was long-term. Wouldn't you rather want your son to talk to someone with less bodies, less attention, right? That's how I talk to women, because what happens is a woman will be like, well, if it is my dad, my cousin, my uncle, or the guy I'm messing with, I'm gonna understand them differently.
So
You got to
what y'all gonna
reverse
do?
it back to the woman, because if you just say it, they're gonna say whatever. So that's how
So what would y'all do? Would you want your son dealing with somebody with experience or no experience?
What
Or
would you
less?
want your son to do?
I want my son to deal with somebody with experience.
See,
And
see,
somebody
see
that's
how?
not going, because inexperienced people, that's like two lost puppies together. Y'all asses both lost.
No,
Whereas if you
didn't
got somebody that has
Mm-hmm.
some experience, at least she can hold, or he or she can hold your hand during certain things that you don't know about.
but we talking about the man having experience and the woman not having experience,
Yeah. Yeah,
not
we talking
vice
about like
versa.
an
Well, he
experience,
said
man.
son. He said if I had a son.
Right? But would you want him to date the girl that had experience or no
Yes.
experience?
Yes.
That's gonna
Your
be
son is. We just assuming your son is experienced.
no. Let's say he's not experienced though, and she wants him to date someone that's more experienced. That's gonna be dangerous because that
I
woman
want
might be able to run circles around him in certain
not with a
situations.
mama like
Absolutely.
me.
There you
Not
That's
got.
with a mama
That's
like
Brittany Renner. That's Brittany Renner
that's
right there.
not with a
dangerous.
mama like me.
But
Because
y'all
Yeah,
see,
but
when I
people with
asked him that
experience doesn't
question, the
make you a bad
conversation
person.
changed. You see, when I asked that question, the conversation changed. Now it's like they thinking now. That's how you got to talk
right.
to what? Listen, I know these brothers know. I'm just saying, like that's how you got to
I
talk to
don't
women
respect that.
Facts.
I
now.
respect
Hey,
that. Respect.
can I speak to this right? What I think women don't understand is that men value purity and women value experience. So this is why you thinking like, why does it matter? Like you said, if she goes to the bathroom and you thinking like she could have been there with her mama or anybody, off instinct as a man, the first thing gonna come in our head is you been here with a nigga. Vice
Yeah.
versa. If I know where to
Why though?
get
Like
no,
that's such toxic
I'm
thinking.
gonna give you
Because
a scenario on the other end, right? When it comes to a woman, if I bring you a special bunt cake and some special ass
Not a butt
flowers,
cake.
you gonna think like, how many bitches you bought this for? How you know how to? You're not gonna be. I could have bought it for my mama, but you're
That's
not gonna
not my
be thinking
mindset.
he bought his mama a
My
bunt
brain
cake
don't work
and
like that.
roses. The first
What is a
thing you
butt
gonna
cake?
think about is that I did it for some other
He
woman.
said, "What is a butt cake?"
You don't know what a bun cake is?
I'm lost.
Boy,
Hell
the
no.
little
I'm from
small
the
little
Kansas
cakes.
City.
Butt cake, a
I'm
good
Oh,
cake, man. It's like
It's like
look,
a
cupcake
honey
type.
hey,
It's
bun.
like a
look, hey,
cupcake.
hungry nigga at the top. He
It's
a
like
good cake.
it's like it's
He
like
broke it down. Is it the little
Good
Debbie
cake.
make it or is you gotta cook
Little
it?
now
Hey,
they
all
sell
right.
it.
little
They got
Debbie
store.
making
So
this
I just
wild.
want to do a quick little opener to that because I wanted to address the super chat from the last show. We're gonna go ahead and get to the actual show topic. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip real quick.
Listen up, y'all listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this and his ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything and because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. When you die, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me.
How, somebody got it playing in their
Like
background.
what?
That was crazy. I
That
mean,
was wild.
how do y'all feel about Offset wanting to get spousal support from
What the
her?
hell?
Offset is a fucking goofy.
It's
It's just
odd to
point
me,
blank period. He's
honestly.
a fucking goofy.
Now
It's
money
odd
ain't
as
coming
hell.
in no more, man. He need help. Shit.
Why you say that,
Nah.
Ma?
I say he a goofy because for one, he did something that 95 to 98% of men can't do is reform a hoe. He did that.
I
She was a
mean,
loyal woman to that man. Even though she had a shaky
yeah,
past, she was
yeah,
loyal to that man. You
yeah.
feel me? Now you got to understand this though, right? She's a New York female, so she's super fucking aggressive. That's how women are in New York. They
Can
super aggressive,
let's watch
right?
a few f bombs
I'm
back to
from New
back.
York. I know this. You ain't
Yeah,
lying.
she's from New York, so they kind of rough the females, right? She
Okay,
was down, she was loyal, and she had his back, right?
okay.
And And on top of that, she took him back for cheating multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Multiple
Her
times,
mistake,
right?
her
That
big
says a
mistake.
lot about a woman's loyalty when she can deal with that, bro, and still show you the same love. And now you doing all this, Joe. You clowned out right now. You lost a good chick. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You did something good. This woman was what? She was a stripper or something like that. She had a
Yeah.
shaky past. Okay, we
Yeah.
get that. She reformed herself, had some kids, sat down. She held that man down. You know, she was loyal, all that. You know, and she wanted a family. You feel me? You can't knock her for wanting a family. She wanted a family. She did what she had to do to make it happen, and he blew it. It's just that
Yeah.
simple. And
Yeah, he lame as hell.
the reason why he blew it is because he took her for granted because she kept taking him back. That's what it was.
That
He
her
started
mistake.
losing respect for her. Every time you take a man back, you got to expect him to lose a little bit of respect for you because now he's telling himself in his mind that she ain't going nowhere. I
Okay, I can
got her,
play. I can
and
play
I can do
games.
what I
Yeah.
want to do. And she just got
Yeah.
tired of it. That's
Yeah.
my take.
But don't you think that she leaving and going to Stephon Diggs, which is a more of a player? You know, ain't don't that look her image look, a little bit bad because you could have chose somebody more laid back. You know what I'm saying? Cassie got
I
a
don't
quiet
think
white
she
boy
Well, I
here.
think
cares.
That's
I
it.
don't
Oh,
think she
you
cares.
ain't
I
She
you
just
think at
can't
having fun.
well,
you
I think at
can't
that
dictate
point,
who that woman want to get herself to. She
I
like what
think
she like.
No, no,
at
I'm not
at
dictating,
that
but
point
I'm
she's
looking
gonna
at why she
explore.
got mad at Offset.
She
Well,
got tired of it, bro. The man got cheated multiple times. Do you know how much she had inside her? Do
Yeah,
you
I
know?
agree with
Think
you.
of
Yeah,
this.
I agree.
If your woman cheated on you multiple times and you never cheated and you stayed there till you couldn't take enough, what would you do?
I would
Well,
have
the
been
first
gone the
time it
It'd
first
be
happened, I'm
time.
out.
catastrophic.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate hold on. I hate to say this, but he wasn't in a power position to be cheating as much as he was cheating. She was definitely the power player in that relationship. So when something like this was to happen now, he's gonna be the one looking stupid asking her for money. She's the powerhouse. Usually women in that situation, they not going to expect the guy who's making way less than them to be cheating on them constantly and still stay.
Hold on,
Now,
wait.
if this now if this dude was made way more successful, she might have stayed possibly. I don't know. But in his position, she definitely probably wasn't gonna stay. It wasn't a whole Migo situation no more. You was only Offset, you not popping as much as you was when you were with the Migos. So I think it was just destined to fail, honestly. Because she was
But
always on the up and up. I mean, she's like the number one selling female rap artist now.
Well, why do y'all
regardless
think?
of the money situation, they both is financially stable enough to take care of themselves and go both their own separate ways. But
But
at
then her
the end
birthday
of the
play a
day,
part.
yeah, but at the end of the day, what I think it is, because I've been in a position like this kind of before, where I had a super bad chick on her own thing and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but she wasn't really known like that, and I'm known, so I'm thinking about me stamping that that's mine. I
Okay.
started thinking, and she was taking me back for cheating. You feel me? In my mind, I'm fooling myself, thinking I got you. Ain't nobody
Okay.
else gonna mess with you. And then when it happened, it's a dagger to the heart. Like, damn, somebody got my chick.
While
Mm-hmm.
you was with
Damn.
her, or after y'all broke
No,
up?
after, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how a female, it's over, I can't take it no more, I'm done, and then she come back, it's over with her, and then she come back, and she come back to that last time when she said it was over, and it
Yeah.
was really over.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I couldn't
Yeah.
swallow that shit. I was,
Now
damn.
him asking for spousal support. I'm be honest, like legally he can do it. So
Yeah.
is it a
He,
problem? Just being honest.
he,
Yeah,
in,
that's lame as
Women,
Yeah, that's
hell.
he
yeah,
in his
yeah.
okay,
panties.
That's lame as hell.
but
Like that lady got your kids
hold
at the end
on.
of the day. She
I
had your
get it.
kids.
I get it. But legally, he can still do it. Is it a problem? Women
Bruh,
ask for
it's a
spousal support.
problem. Yes, that's what
We're
we're
but
saying. It's a problem.
we live in equality though. So why do you not feel like it should be
No, we
reciprocated
don't
on the
live in
opposite
equality
end?
because we
We
say all the
do.
time on here it's a double standard for men and women. That's not it don't
Hold
be
on.
equal.
Just
It don't be
because
equal all the
just
time.
because double standards exist, don't mean that we don't live in a equality society. Y'all
But
want the
you just
same
Facts.
asked
rights and
how
privileges as
it
men.
was about how we feel about him asking for spousal support. He's lame. Equality ain't
Okay.
got nothing to do with it. He's
So why when
lame.
okay, so if the woman is in that position, how is it lame if she asked for it?
The woman has the kids. Of course, I would
The
ask for
man gotta have
spousal
the kids
support
too.
too.
But don't
Okay,
the
and at
man
that
pay
point,
all
it
the
need to be a
bills and take
custody
care of the
thing. They need to
household?
both ask for like certain amount of a lot of time with each parent. Well, the kids should get a certain amount of time with each
Especially if they
parent.
got equal custody.
It,
What if they
yeah, it
got
should be joint custody.
custody?
Yeah, facts.
They were
Joint
saying
custody.
Cardi B. They were saying
Nah,
Cardi B don't never had a
this
kids.
this is a
Yeah,
spite
I heard
move
that.
right here. This is all it is.
I don't
Yeah,
disagree.
yeah,
This
yeah. Offset just mad. Yeah.
Yeah, he
he
mad as he mad in the month right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying on a guy's perspective, he should do that, but legally by the law, it's okay if a woman does it. I mean, we live in an equality society.
Yeah,
So
but
Brother, woman is
but you
the
know what?
character. The woman
That's
is
why I
always
agree
the
with
sole
you.
guardian.
But Jay,
you see what I mean, Mo?
but Jay, hold on, Jay. This is the problem. This is the argument a lot of women will make. They'll say, "Well, you did it, I did it." If we start acting like females, saying, "Well, if y'all do it, we do it," then we acting like them. We giving up leadership to them, saying, "Well," because that'll be 9 times out of 10. When you fuck a whole bunch of hoes, how come I can't fuck a whole bunch of dudes? Because you can't, because you're a woman.
Nope. Let me tell you what we will be doing. We will be participating in the modern society that we live in this time period. So
I can't. I don't
Why would
adjust
you
to
want
that.
to
You
take?
know
Why
what?
would you want to take
It's
food
all
out your
legal.
kid's mouth though? In
Hey,
that
on
way,
some
Oh, no,
real
no, no, no.
shit.
They
Why would
got
you be
plenty of
taking-
food though on both
Yeah,
sides.
I mean,
Why-
they're millionaires,
but
but how would you be taking food out of the kid's mouth?
because
If you
this
gotta
lady is
compensate?
supporting this lady is supporting y'all kids, and you want to sit here and I need spousal support.
Hold
You a
on.
grown ass man. Go
Do
out
you
here
not
and
know?
get your
Hold
money.
on, hold on. But the
Hey,
guy has
you
to
know
do the
what?
same
That's
thing for the
crazy.
woman, though. Think about what she just said. Think about what she
That's
just
so.
said.
I'm gonna say
Man,
this.
it just look different.
I
You know, it
agree
look
with him.
bad.
I agree with him because women do it to us all the time.
That's
under
why.
that
That's why we
aspect.
saying that. That's why we
But I
saying
will
that.
tell you this: the only reason he doing that is because he hurt. Because let's
Yeah,
be
he
real,
hurt.
fellas. On some player shit, you don't care. You got your bag. You be like, girl, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
have
not
that
about to
shit.
chase it.
I
I'm
ain't
not about to
tripping
Man,
on
chase
that
that.
it no
man
more.
hurt
This
and he ain't got
shows you
no
that
motion
he's
no
really
more.
hurt.
But
This
I'm
show
just
you that he hurt.
like I said, I'm going off of the the legalitarian system to where it's legal. He could do it, especially if she
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
110 million and he
Facts.
They
worth
still
like
married,
30
right?
million.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still married, but
If I was
Because
technically,
I
hurt,
I
think
mean,
if I was
everybody
hurt,
saying he
I'd
can't
take it
do it.
too.
It's just nutty that he is doing it.
yeah,
It
That's
don't
I'm with
matter.
that. I'm with
man
that.
lame either
Yeah.
she
way.
got the
Yeah.
motion. She
It
got
is
the
lame.
motion. That girl said
It's
she
just
pay all
nutty,
the
man.
bills.
In the celebrity world, what Mary J. Blige husband did that to her too.
Yeah.
But he
It's
wasn't shit though. He wasn't
what
nobody.
Gina, what her husband name is? He did it
Who?
to her.
Dwayne Martin.
Yeah, Dwayne Martin did it to her. Like that's just they little community. That's what they got
they
going
asked for
on. But that's
they
You know,
asked for spousal support.
I really
Yeah.
don't like this
Yeah.
notion that y'all could point out 3, 4, 5 men that did it
Yeah.
versus
He talking about in the
thousands of women
Yeah,
that
community.
that's
did
a
it.
Bro,
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
because
insane.
men, why would you want to?
That
Why would you want to?
insane.
It's so much harder for a woman to make money and like
Oh, all y'all come off
continuously
the
make
backs of
money,
Well,
us.
are
bro.
you serious? Come on now.
Why?
Nah, that's
Why?
cap.
Why? Why
No,
would
now
a
you can't
woman?
do that one.
Why
All you
would a
gotta
Can't do
do
woman?
is
that.
sell. All you
Why?
gotta do is sell pussy, Ash. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
but the same.
Oh
You was
snap!
born with
He said,
a
so.
slot machine, man. Don't go
That's
Feel
there.
me?
insane, ma.
But you
Born
know
That's
with
what's
an
crazy?
insane,
ATM.
ma.
Dang.
But you
That
know
is
what's
insane
crazy?
to say.
I
You
mean, but y'all
was.
still have a lot of value if y'all know how to really, harness that energy. You can get what you want out of life. I ain't
And if
saying you
y'all
gotta sell
harness
your
that
soul.
energy, y'all could get what y'all want. Why you gotta get it from a
Like
woman?
No, it's
what?
way different. No, we
What
we have
hard?
to build ourselves up. The amount of energy and effort that it takes for us to be great, way different.
Then
Then y'all
yeah.
No,
y'all
it's not.
y'all
How
come
is it
out the
different?
package with value. Y'all come packaged with value. We're not.
Yeah,
Like we
Now,
some
let me
bums as
ask you.
kids.
Let me
We're
ask you this:
bums.
do you think if it was the other way around, she would try to take his money, or you think she'd
I
be
don't
big dog?
see
Because
that.
she acting like a
Yeah.
big dog right now. Like I don't
She
want
probably
nothing from
wouldn't.
you. You can
She
have it.
probably wouldn't. She said that. She said she didn't
Cardi
want
got
nothing
her
from me.
own money.
She
When a
said she
woman
didn't
is
want nothing
done, a
from
woman
me.
is
But she's
done. A
speaking
woman
Yeah.
don't want
because she's.
nothing from a man when she's truly done. You
Yeah.
can
She
have
said.
If she
everything.
already set herself up
I
to
don't
be
know
great,
about all
what
that.
what
Yeah,
made
but
them
she
do
only
it?
saying that because she the one that's up. She wouldn't be
Yeah.
talking like that if he was up.
That is a
Of
different
course, because she
perspective.
has his kids. So if I have your kids and you're leaving me
Yeah,
on
okay.
on some infidelity types, you should be able to pay me spousal support.
Who left
Because
Okay,
I
who?
was
well
faithful
give
to
me
Did
my
you.
did
kids then.
didn't
Let me
she
keep them, and you
So
pay
now
leave
me.
what?
him? Didn't she leave him?
Huh?
Didn't
Yeah,
she
What?
yeah,
leave
she
him?
filed for
Yeah.
divorce.
She
Yeah.
left him.
Yeah, but
So
that
you
was
don't get to
after
ask for
that
nothing?
was after she didn't ask for spousal support. He did.
Oh, that's
No,
right,
no,
he
no.
did.
I think
Oh,
at one
damn.
point, no. They
You're
did
right.
say I think she went after something at one point.
She probably wanted the stuff she
Everything
paid
they
for. She probably,
own.
yeah,
She won't
everything
like
she
that. She
Man,
mean
owned.
like the
Cardi only
house,
got
all
one
that.
album and she's still
Yeah.
making more than
Right.
Offset.
She
Yeah.
mean
She said
like
she
the
wanted.
She
She got
house.
said
one album,
she
bro.
said she been paying the mortgage on the Atlanta
Yeah.
crib for a year now.
Yeah. 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 That's what I'm
But see,
saying.
look, this is what they
That's why he
saying.
wants
This is
spousal support. Nigga,
we
he can't come up on the check.
we taking
Well,
these words for for face value. Like whatever they say, that's what we sitting here debating about.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
just
know
going
what's
off.
really going on with man. Offset and them niggas got property and all type of assets that they was talking about 3 years ago when they was still together. Them niggas got paper. They ain't worried about no
Not our
damn.
tax bracket, but we
What?
speaking of
Yeah,
Man,
Why
she
you
they
going
say
for?
she say they spent damn near 50 just on a chef, a driver, and daycare. A month?
A month? Yeah. I mean, I can see it though, but that ain't shit when you on stage for 2 hours and you making 800,000.
Yeah, I get it, but man,
million.
that's tough.
They ain't did that in a long time.
Man, we all know
Who?
Cardi B the breadwinner and Offset upset because she messing with Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs got her looking like a slut out on the boat, shaking like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
speaking.
he
Hold on.
upset about
Speaking of that. Hold on. Speaking of that. This
He been
clip,
upset
the
though. He
audio,
been
the
saying
music,
crazy stuff.
the clip I found, the music had to be muted because they was playing like what Ja Rule and Ashanti. You know, it was lit on there. So
Come on, man.
this one.
Pink
Hold up.
cocaine, baby.
Hold on.
What's my name? What's my name? Let's make it happen. On the boat. Big Daddy. We'll take all of it.
Basically, he had the girls call him Big Daddy.
Man,
He
what
also
my name
had.
is? What my
He
name
al-
is? What my name is? Y'all take
Yo, is
this.
Cardi
and
still
come-
married?
like what he
Is Cardi
Yeah,
still
take
married?
this.
Hey,
Nah,
no, they
Yeah, they still
dating,
married.
but
yeah, I
Cardi
Still
say
dating
married?
yeah,
Buddy.
right. But they
Interesting.
going through the divorce. They
Interesting.
trying to figure out what they supposed to do.
So
You know
now,
what that is?
Marriage ain't the
hold
same no
on.
more.
But now, okay, you had Offset cheating on her. Now you got Stephon Diggs. I don't know if he was cheating, but he had girls call him daddy, and he was giving them
Man,
some
come on,
pink
man. Take this and come
cocaine.
back and see me, baby.
That's
He
what that
said
money
that.
doing.
So now is he cheating also? Is she accepting the lifestyle, or
Man,
is
that
Yeah.
she
girl
not
having
gonna
Man,
let
fun.
her?
Cardi love girls. Cardi gay and all. Like, she into all
Okay,
that. Like, that is what it
So
She's
is.
showing Offset what the hell he just
hold on.
what he got,
Yeah.
what he lost. That's all
Facts.
it
Nah, that
is.
he
Yeah,
see.
because,
That's
yeah.
what you lost. You had a girl that liked girls, and you still
Yeah.
doing dumb shit.
Offset been doing the
Nah,
same stuff Stephon Diggs been doing. It just wasn't on camera. I don't
that's
even know
it.
how he let that get caught on camera like that. He was
So how
tripping. Like,
so how are you cheating? How are you cheating if you like girls?
no, it's different. If you bringing a girl back to the spot with your girl, that's different. But if
Yeah.
you cheating with another chick, your girl don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? If we having fun
Okay.
together, that's not cheating. But
That's
if
a
you
Yeah,
lot of rules.
going out, yeah.
That's
So
a
you
lot of
think
rules.
Offset gonna let
Don't
Cardi just
even
bring a dude to the spot?
don't even let me hey, don't let me open that door if I gotta have all these rules on it like that to
Nah,
where
it's
it's
gonna have to
like
be rude. That girl got
all
facts.
you
she
gotta
wanna
bring her
have
back to
fun.
me. Yo,
Yeah,
solo
yeah,
mission.
yeah.
I'm
We're gonna do
playing
this
Warzone
together.
solos. I'm playing
And I
solos.
think Offset been like cheating with like chicks like probably she don't like
I think
man,
it
it's
was a
different
chick
how
that
you
No,
she
do
it
it.
yeah.
ain't that. What it
Yeah.
is every girl don't want your girl.
Mhm.
Some girls just
Facts,
want
facts.
you,
Yeah, every girl not
and
on
he's
that.
still
Yeah,
gonna hit.
I'm a
You
have
feel me? That's
That's
all
a
that
fact.
is.
That's a fact.
facts.
Hollywood. I'm
Even
a
though
have
it seems sweet, oh yeah, she like
so
girls too. Bring
Hollywood.
her home. Every girl don't want to be with you and your girl.
I'm gonna add you in, but Styles might come back, so I might have to swap y'all possibly.
Nah,
That's
man, keep
cool.
Hollywood in, man. Hey, Hollywood.
Yo,
Hollywood. Do you
what's
like
the
your
word?
girl to like another girl?
What's up, Hollywood?
What's the word? How y'all doing?
Would
What's
you
up,
like your
brother?
girl would
I
you
look
like
great
your
on this
girl to like
panel,
another
man.
girl, Hollywood?
Thank you,
Do I like my girl to like another girl?
Yeah, like you would like your girl to like girls? You gotta put him on the spotlight.
Yeah, for real. He just came
Frank.
home
I
already
don't,
like
Just hit him with
I don't
the
know about
curve.
that. I don't know about that.
um
You want
I
your
don't
girl
know
to sit
about
on
that.
somebody's jaw, nigga?
I wouldn't like my wife. I wouldn't like my wife to like another girl.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You said you wouldn't?
like,
Nah, not my
man, I'm gonna
wife.
be
I can't.
honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know
If it
this
was
person.
like if it was like if I was in a separate situation, then yeah, but not my wife.
Not wife. That's why
So
all
would
these kids is gay now. It's getting hereditary, man.
You know,
All these
JB, I
women
agree
is
with you.
gay.
Wifey got to be
All
straight.
these DL dudes.
No, I agree.
Hold
I
on.
agree with
Hold
JB
These
because
on.
dudes is DL.
Hold
Right.
Let me
on.
hear what
Wait
Matt
a
got to
minute.
say.
What you
Matt
talking
normally
about?
agree with me.
Ain't
Hold on, let
lie.
me hear what. Hold on. Let me hear
boss
what Matt
man
got to say.
D-Lo, boy.
Hold up, Matt. What you about to say?
no, I was saying I agree with you. I wouldn't want my girl to like girls. I would want
Mm-mm.
my girl more or less to do it because I asked her to. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just on some we out of town type shit, and I'd be like, baby, let's have some fun. And she with that, I'm cool with that. But as far as
Matt
her
is so
just
But
flat
controlling.
out
but what
You
being
want her to
He
like
is so
girls
Tell me,
on
bro.
controlling.
yo
but what if she
on
start
my
liking
time,
it?
yeah,
Oh
on
yeah,
my
yeah,
time.
that's
Matt is
crazy.
so
That's
controlling.
crazy.
What if she start
Hey,
liking it a
Hey,
little too
Ike.
much?
Or not even
Hey,
controlling.
hey,
Matt is
Ike,
so
chill out,
dominant.
Ike.
Hold on, Mike. What you saying?
What if she start liking it a little too much? Now you gotta
see?
bring
created
something every
that.
other
You
week.
created
I'm
that
with it.
monster.
I'm with it, man.
Here
My
with that ego again.
testosterone high as
But you
hell. I'm with it.
just said you ain't wanted to like girls.
No,
but
I
you
mean,
could,
but
you want to create her to like girls.
no, I don't.
It's okay.
I'm not necessarily a
Oh, yeah.
threesome guy, though. I'm not into threesomes. I just do them if I'm asked. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the one that'll push the issue. But if she
But how
asks me
would
to
you
do,
be
But you just
asked?
said that you
How
want
would you be
her to
asked
like
and you
girls
wanted her?
because you made it. Yeah,
no,
like
I'm
what?
saying so
Hey,
like
man.
this, right? So I'm saying like because I understand a girl that never been with a girl. Excuse me. You have to coach her into it. You know what I'm saying? First, you got to joke around first, baby. What you think about the girl? You got to throw it in the air to see how she gonna react to it first. You feel what I'm saying? And then as time go on, she may crack, she may not crack. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it ain't even worth it, dog.
I say,
Having threesomes.
man.
If
That's
you
why.
married, don't do it, bro. Just leave
I,
that shit
Oh
alone.
man.
Well,
No,
I
Leave
I'm
that
guess
saying
shit
I
I would
will.
alone.
I
never
guess I
ask her
will.
to
And
do
Jada
that.
started. They
Yeah,
started
I
doing
asked my girl to
threesomes,
do
and
no
then
sugar.
Yeah.
it
yeah,
went
Cause
you
when
downhill.
don't want to open that door with your girl like three
yeah.
times.
Cause when
I
you
mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I never, my main has never liked girls, so I never been in that situation. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
right, yeah.
But I
I had
saw
a lesbian girl
y'all
though.
don't
Like
understand. But go ahead, Red Pill.
my bad. No, I didn't. I had a girl that liked girls, and when we had a threesome, I forgot she was there. I gave her a kiss, and
Yeah.
I forgot. I was excited. I was like, shit, I get this is a green light.
Ooh,
I kissed my girl a couple times. She was there though, naked.
your
See,
man
you
said she
you
was
see, you got to
there.
even
So
it out. You got to
Nope.
get both
You
of them just
cheated.
as much.
You
Right.
yeah,
cheated,
so is
You
Red.
that
cheated.
I
cheating?
There
bet.
That's
wasn't no
It
cheating.
wasn't no
threesome.
threesome.
Yeah,
You cheated.
So that's
yeah, I
You
cheating.
cheated.
So if
forgot the
that's
main
cheating,
person was there.
yeah, wifey ain't there. You mess with the other little thing. That's cheating. If y'all just did y'all thing together.
Nah, that's not cheating.
What?
If we
If
mess with each
y'all
other
just did
together,
y'all thing together with wife,
yeah.
and you go mess with the other little thing while wifey not around.
Nope.
That's cheating.
That is
Nope.
cheating.
Well, that's not.
Y'all
That's
agreed on each.
crazy.
Y'all
Y'all
agreed
agreed for
on the
everybody to be
threesome, not
there.
Man, if you
the
send a text
threesome.
and let her know, hey, me and Thing about to link up. I'm gonna hit you when
I'm
we
saying
done.
once you
That's
open
disrespectful at that point.
man,
That's
nah, bro.
disrespectful at
See,
that point.
that's why you can't have threesomes and whatnot because y'all trying to put too many rules on it. If I
Yeah,
don't put
facts.
I don't have
It has
sexual
to be
Man,
intercourse.
your
rules.
girl she
So what
might be
are the
mad
rules?
you
You
doing
said
it
what?
better with
What'd you see?
Shorty.
What
You
are
said
the rules to a threesome? What are the rules?
Your girl
the
got to
rule.
make the rules.
I
They ain't
say
really
don't
know the
have them.
rules.
Yeah,
I
don't
But
have
say
then
that.
you
don't have
said you
them.
Obviously,
Right.
make
don't
so
have
many
them.
Right.
rules. So what are the rules?
Now your girl gonna have
The
to make the
rules
rules
are
because
the rules
yeah.
are we can have fun together, and then if I want to have fun with the other girl, I will do so.
That
You gotta
What?
no.
JB, I can't agree with.
No,
Sorry.
So
you
y'all
gotta
don't
reach
believe that
out.
it's females that don't like girls, but to do it just to make their man happy?
Yeah, it is some
Yeah.
female. Most
Yeah,
females is like
that's
that.
what Cassie said. Cassie said she
Yeah.
started out doing what Diddy asked her to
Don't
do because
bring
she liked
up
Diddy.
Cassie is an awful bitch. I went and did a lot of research since we left this damn show.
But,
She's a treacherous heifer. I'm just
Facts,
saying.
man. Cassie even said it herself. She be
What
like,
make her
Yeah.
treacherous? What happened? What she do?
She
she
had
just
a
say the
whole
stuff
nother
she
dude
did.
all at the same. I'm simultaneously messing with this dude, doing all this extra stuff,
She
setting
said
Man,
she
up
felt
that's
plays.
like
Nah,
that's
man,
she
not
said
a
she's
she
treatment for sure.
she
Yeah,
That's
said
Cassie,
the
she felt
natural
like
behavior. They all
that's
doing that. Shit.
she said
yeah.
she
that's a
felt
woman
like
who
No,
started
she
out
ain't worse
falling
than
in love with
Diddy.
a man.
She's
man.
not
She
worse
say
than Diddy.
man,
if she
Cassie.
got pregnant, we wouldn't know who the daddy was. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, Cassie said she made human beings just like felt like they wasn't even
I
human
don't know.
beings.
That's insane.
Really?
Yeah, she said that in court. She been like, man,
Hey,
the stuff we was doing, it just like we treated human beings crazy. Like
bro,
she
that's what
felt
I'm
like she
saying, bro.
said
She
it.
just as guilty. All the stuff she was doing. I don't see how she could be up there testifying when you was up there on Demon Time with Diddy.
Man, the man gave you
Exactly.
20
Because he
Oh,
million. Man, he gave
introduced
you
her
20
to it.
now,
million.
He introduced her to it.
Diddy, oh
And
no,
And
then
then you
she
got
went
20
crazy.
million. Man,
Cassie
you got
been
20
freaked out
million,
though.
man. Come on, man.
She
You
been
got 20
freaked
But
out.
million. Get
Cassie
out
was
of here,
not
man.
freaked out
It's
when she
me
met
and
Diddy.
you.
No,
Yeah,
because
yes,
she
it
was only like
was.
17.
Cassie
She
was
met
not
him at
So
freaked out.
17,
they
18.
they be freaked out at
bro.
14 now.
Some of her
And did
early
They
y'all
be
hear
So
Danny?
gone in the
Y'all,
streets. Yes,
Diddy,
they
That's
do.
Diddy
insane.
turned her out and she wasn't no coming back. She's not worse than Diddy. Diddy done
and
turned
did,
out
cousin.
grown heterosexual men.
She
And
might,
Kim Porter put it in her book.
He's
but you
did
not
y'all
don't
hear?
know.
heterosexual. He's not heterosexual.
Did
But
y'all
that's
hear
who Diddy
that Diddy
turns out.
homosexual? Did you
But
did
Diddy,
y'all
that's
hear?
who Diddy turned out as heterosexual men. He don't even so much. He like gay men
Man,
on the
Diddy
freak
is
off, but he like
homosexual, man.
heterosexual
He
men.
just not
I,
saying it. That man
So
is
he doing the
man.
bending.
Hold on, but that
Diddy's
girl
with all
could
that
have
shit.
turned Diddy out for all we know. We don't know.
Man,
That girl could
y'all,
No, Diddy met her. She was 17. She was
man, you
going
didn't
with
hear
Ryan
Cassie?
Leslie. He took her from Ryan Leslie, put her on his label, and that was it. After that, she was
But guess what?
17.
Guess what
Man,
though?
did
That girl opened the door to show that she was with it and show that
Okay,
Allegedly.
but
that person
damn,
did
all we
kill it.
saying is Diddy was a grown
So
ass
what?
man, already 30, turning her out.
But
So
she was
he
did
already
y'all
turned
with
her
Ryan
out,
Leslie though. But
did
wasn't she
y'all
with
hear the
Ryan Leslie
lyrics?
but he
already?
was her age. They was the
No,
same
he wasn't.
age.
Did
Ryan
y'all
Leslie
hear the
was
lyrics?
her age.
Was
He
2 or
wasn't.
3 years older than her, like
Man,
2 years older.
That's still PDF.
man, did
But
y'all
that's
hear
not
Cassie
She was
Diddy
lyrics?
was
17.
30. Diddy was like 30. She was 17. And Diddy cuffed her like that and put her in a freak off world. So he put her in all that.
Man,
So
y'all
what's
Right.
the
And
heard
then
difference?
she became her own freak off world.
What's the
man, what's
difference
Cassie?
between a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old? Let's talk
The
about it.
legality. One is
A
she's not legal
a
yet.
piece of paper.
What's
No,
the difference, Jay? What's the difference,
the
JB, between the
legality.
17 and the 18?
Yeah,
Shit,
acting
get
like
your
when
ass
she
going
One
to
turned
age
jail.
is
18,
minor,
That's what
one
it is.
age
Your
is
ass going to
adult.
jail.
that's
No,
just
it's
For
a
not.
real.
that's
That
what they
depends on what
assigned the
state line you
definition
cross.
to.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah, depending on
fact.
the state line. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I mean, it's
It
a lot of
ain't.
different countries. They got a lot of different age groups, so it's basically an invisible line to what's legal and what's not.
Yeah,
Man,
Right.
I think just to be smart, I wouldn't even play with that, just to
man,
be
did
smart.
y'all
But
hear
yeah, you're
Cassie
right. There
lyrics
are
in her
certain
first song? Did y'all hear
yeah,
Cassie lyrics in her first songs?
yeah, that's
What she
pretty
say?
rough.
I've been waiting. Think I want to make that move now. Baby, tell me how you like it. Come on,
Yeah,
man. That's it
she
right
was
there.
freaky at an early
Let
age.
you know what's going on.
Okay.
But Diddy
He
wrote that
still
though.
was part
Man,
of
Diddy
Diddy had
probably
that.
help
wrote that
writing
She
that.
said
freaky
she was
ass
about
shit for her.
17.
Diddy had help writing that, man.
She wasn't 17. Well, how old was she,
I don't
Kenny?
know if she was 17 when she met
Kenny,
Diddy.
how
She was
old
that
was
young?
you?
She was.
She probably
Oh,
was
I don't
She
younger.
know. I don't
I
know.
was gonna say
Look
she
that up.
was not 18 yet, because when she did the album, she was like 18.
Probably
I'm
Chat
about
so.
to
about to
look
fact
this
check
up.
y'all. Yeah, go
Diddy
ahead
them
and fact
boys be
check.
wild, man.
This is a
Diddy
very
was
Hey,
breaking
controversial
down grown
subject.
men for the longest. Diddy been breaking grown men for the longest.
He took
that's
Justin
crazy.
Bieber butt.
He took
I'm about to ask
kids,
Google real
everybody.
quick. Can I ask Google real quick?
That man said Justin Bieber, but
Let me ask Google. Let me see something. How old was Cassie when she lost her virginity?
Oh my
A
God,
real
how is they
personal
gonna know
question.
that?
She was 12 and
Randy
a half. It say it
Rhodes.
right here.
Hey man,
man,
what real
Reg,
personal?
I know 12 and a half.
Yeah, real kill.
Reg,
She was
stupid.
12 and a half. What the
Google don't lie.
hell? That's funny. All
You
right,
Balance
is
hold
freak,
on.
man.
wildin'.
They gonna take my nigga Diddy down.
Let's go ahead and push it on along, y'all. Hold on,
I
one
was
more.
scared to be with him when he went to college. Like I actually gave him the option to like break up. I was like, go to college, go do your thing. Cause like I was a freshman once and I
come back whenever you're ready. I'll still be here.
No, I definitely didn't say that.
What you said? You said it.
I said I gave you an option to break. Like I was like, go to college, like go have fun. We don't have to be together.
Yeah, you said if you're gonna cheat on me or do what you said.
Or go do anything.
Yeah, you said if you're gonna cheat on me,
Leave me where I'm at.
Just leave me alone right now, because I've been to college once before. I was a freshman and I did everything and I had fun. I was partying. I changed. Like, bro, no, bro.
So that's how you keep. I gave him the option to go do stuff. He didn't want to do it. He stayed with me. So now I hold him to that. Like you can never backtrack because I gave you the option to leave.
I can jerk.
I see
How
why
y'all
she
feel
could
about
be.
it?
I see why
That
she
was
be cheating on him, bro.
Young, dumb, and pussy.
Goofy.
that
Real
wasn't supposed
goofy.
to be the response.
That man a goofy,
That
man.
man look a little
Hey,
off, bro.
No,
A
it's
lot
not
off.
that, man. Y'all,
He look
I'm
a
gonna be
lot
He's
honest
off.
with you.
slow.
You can't blame a young man that just went to the NFL that's pussy with. He
yeah.
gonna do that, man. I mean, listen, he
But it don't
young.
get no more obvious than what this girl is doing. Like she clearly running with you for a check.
I mean,
He's
all y'all do that.
young.
It's
Okay,
But not
he
at
young
gonna
least
off
he
the
like the
pussy
fuck.
whip.
nigga.
You
Exactly.
said
Do
some shit
y'all
right there,
understand?
Jay.
That's
You
At
called
said some
least she
hitting
shit.
don't
on
like
bad
that
bitch.
nigga at all for real.
Do y'all
Now
realize
she,
it's probably his first bad bitch?
You know
Exactly.
that
yeah,
It
is,
probably
man.
gonna
You
be
know
his
that.
last.
because look,
It's inevitable. She
look,
got him by the balls.
if you
Man,
look at Travis Hunter, look at him in his face and minus the paper. Well, who he gonna be with? He ain't gonna be with her. He gonna be with somebody with a pudge that probably gets stamps and 2 kids. That's how he look.
Facts. He definitely
I'm
like a
just saying.
prostitute.
Redpill was wild for
I mean,
that.
he kind of nerdy,
For
so I would
real.
think he'll be with like a white chick, probably just off his
facts. You
demeanor. I
right.
can see
You
him with a
right.
white girl,
Well, what is his wife?
But I ain't she
like
he
Puerto
like
Rican or
Exactly.
Puerto
something.
Rican.
Puerto Rican or
But I ain't
something,
gonna
black
lie,
chick,
but
Oh,
he
Puerto Rican
probably
black.
don't like he might don't like white girls. I don't know.
Man, I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell you
know.
this though. This is what I think. Real talk. I think she got a real tough demeanor, but low key, I think he's still like the winner in the
Hold
situation.
it down, man. That
I
man
think
hold
that
it
girl
down.
is scared. If
Yeah,
that man
man.
leave her, I do believe that she would be
It's over
bawling her
with.
eyes
Ain't nothing
out.
going
She
on.
would
Yeah.
definitely
no,
be
she'll move
distraught.
on to the
She
next.
is gonna rob his
She'll
ass.
move
It
on to the
looks.
Is,
next.
is there a possibility that she could like grow to like him?
She punk,
No.
man. Don't
Yeah.
Like actually like grow
The
to
yeah.
money
like him
just
for real, for real?
the money
Them be
just
the people
Man,
builds
that
in
she
years.
Well, she
finna
like
have a
Yeah.
35.
baby and they finna get a divorce.
Man, them be the people that stay with
Damn.
each other the longest, man.
That's
You
what I'm
literally you
saying.
know it.
See, because
But she
I think
definitely
if
they're
your
gonna be broke
girl
up in 3 years.
they
if your
bound
3
to.
girl
years.
is fearful
I
of
don't
leaving
give it
you,
3.
if your girl is fearful of leaving you,
That girl
that's
gonna
usually
have that
going to be
baby
a
and we'll move
better.
on.
That's usually going to be the relationship that lasts. Is your girl is fearful of leaving you. Your
That's
your
real.
girl got to be afraid to leave.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
If she's not
that's
afraid to
facts.
leave, then you ain't gonna keep her. But if
That's
she
fact. I told
afraid,
him in
What
the
does
yo, man, look
afraid
at
comments.
it.
to leave mean? Help me
Like
understand
Afraid to
how
leave.
that's healthy to be
she
afraid
But
to
you know,
leave.
because
you know
if
You
what
she
don't
though,
want to
V?
lose this man. You don't want to lose the
if
lifestyle. You
she
don't want to lose the
She just
guy. You
look,
don't
played.
want to lose
She
all
just
look,
that.
played him like a goofy. She just reverse. She just used reverse psychology on him. I told him if he's gonna do that, he could cheat.
That's
That's
reverse psychology.
reverse. Reverse. What that means is I'm
I'ma
acting
do it
like I
too.
don't care.
But
You
she
feel
cares.
me?
She's
But
scared
she cared because she
because
trying to
she.
lock that bag in. She
And
ain't
you think
stupid.
about it. Once y'all give y'all body, let's say y'all not a promiscuous woman, and y'all give that body up to that guy. Y'all definitely locked in with that guy. You don't want him to just up and leave you, no matter if you try and act all tough and act like he might be a goofy, and
But
you could
she got
cheat.
OnlyFans.
What type of OnlyFans she got?
She got
Feet.
OnlyFans?
She make money, and he know
He
it
talking about
because she
feet.
bought him a truck off her OnlyFans and show her how much she make
She
on
oh,
OnlyFans, like to make him believe she not with him for the money, and bought him like this $100,000 truck or something, and
the
she do
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans from. That's how she got the money from that. Look,
Man,
I
that's
mean, look
his
at how
money,
much.
man. That ain't her money, man.
No,
That man
before
been
they
get,
got
She got a,
married, she bought him a
but he
pickup
been
truck that
getting
she
money though.
customized for 100,000, and he was like, "How you gonna give me that?" And she was like, "Oh, I do OnlyFans," and show him how much she made,
Yeah,
and
he
he
No,
go. He's
saw
no,
it.
super
they
goofy.
been together since high school. How he didn't know she had OnlyFans?
But he
He
know how to
knew
get
Niggas
it.
money
dudes
though,
don't be
man.
knowing, bro. You don't remember the NBA player that found out his wife had an OnlyFans?
Oh
You talking
yeah,
about the
yeah.
old dude?
Travis
Yeah,
Hunter
old
knew
school.
Old
it.
dude.
Travis Hunter
Yeah.
knew it because he said, "How did you give me the truck?" And she said, "From my OnlyFans," and show him how much she made on her OnlyFans.
But watch
And
this.
he was like,
If your girl buy you a truck and for $100,000 and you didn't know she was doing OnlyFans, what that say about you? How
He's
you
a
miss
goofy,
that?
super
That's a
goofy.
I
fact.
ain't gonna say
That's a
he didn't know.
fact.
I'm gonna say I don't think he
That's
didn't
a
know she
fact.
made that much to do that. Cause he was like, "How you make that much?" And she was like, "No, it was on my OnlyFans." So like
I
maybe he
can't
didn't
believe
think.
it.
He
so
missing
And
from
how
that
much
story.
did he
She's
spend?
It's
old
an
as
interview.
she's
The way
Something
I
young
is
as
know,
missing.
hell, and if she was
people,
making
hold
that
up.
kind of money, it'd be burning a hole in her
Hold
butt.
on. Google,
Something is
hold
missing.
on, people. Google saying that she doesn't have an OnlyFans account.
Man, he don't got no OnlyFans. That was
don't
that
go to
boy
Google.
money,
Look
So
for
where
man.
she
the
get
interview. He said it in the interview that that's how he
what
got the truck because they was clowning him like she gonna rob
Maybe
you. He like she already
that's
bought
his,
me a truck first.
that's
She bought
probably
me the
his
truck
money.
first.
Man, Travis
Probably
Hunter
his
had
money.
millions in college,
Yeah,
man.
that
Like
probably
he
was his
couldn't give him
money.
that girl money, man. That man had
That was his
millions in
money.
she
college,
bought
man.
him a
I
truck
don't
with
know.
his money?
Man,
Oh,
we not
that's
Yeah.
gonna
slick.
sit here and act
You,
like this girl don't know she got a top lottery pick in the NFL. We not finna
Man,
act
man,
like
Well,
that.
man,
I
he
ain't
Okay,
got
acting
40
like that at
she
million.
know
all. That's
exactly
how
what she doing.
Travis
Right.
Hunter be acting though. He act
But
like he
he
don't know that.
but he love his girl. That's one thing.
yeah.
When a man love his woman, he be goofy about her.
Yeah,
Like
and
he
this
might
his
not
Papoose.
be
first
goofy
love
with
too. This finna be his
Papoose,
first
man.
heartbreak.
What's
This one
up,
gonna
Highway
make him a
yeah,
Skinny?
man.
Shout out to you, Highway
facts.
Skinny. Highway said they said that she deleted her OF account. Yeah, I'm not too sure,
Thank you.
bro. I was looking it up.
About
Yeah, I was looking
time.
it up. I didn't find a lot of information on it. But yeah,
Look,
like y'all
Twitter
don't
gonna
understand
find it
when
if she
guys,
do.
y'all don't understand when guys find that one early on, man. Bro, they be locked in.
Locked
Guys
in.
really love hard.
They
Yeah,
do.
he
They love
definitely got to
hard,
keep.
man. So he
He
definitely in
early.
that first phase of love for sure. I mean,
he gonna pay for it.
it's
That's
pure.
only
Yeah,
problem.
I mean,
especially I
I'm
think
kind of
he got
glad to
like
see it.
50 million or something.
40.
40 million.
Right, he got
40.
40 million. You supposed to buy your wife a goddamn G-Wagon if you worth 40 million. You
Because guess
supposed
what?
to.
Yeah, because let's say you just like, a semi-rich guy. Let's say you got a couple $100,000. You probably still might. I bought my girl a car. I ain't rich. I bought my girl a car some years ago. So you still gonna
Niggas
probably
be
want to.
buying cars. You right. They damn right do.
That's what I'm saying. So if you really love your woman, you gonna invest into her. You
I ain't
know,
never
Got
doing
to.
this shit again.
hey, but that's what I'm saying. But if you got you a good one, you feel like she a good one. You gotta understand too. At the same time, to see stuff like this, it's still good to see that somebody has that that pure love when you see it. Now, granted, is it a little idiotic that he probably didn't get a prenup in today's society for sure. But at the same time, it is a beautiful thing still to see somebody so pure the way you love and appreciate somebody early on.
But it's one sided, JB. That's all we saying.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
the
I mean, I
that's the
agree.
problem. That's the
Well, that's what I'm
problem.
saying.
It's
What you
one
Hold
mean
on.
by
sided.
that?
It could be
It's
like that
one
in the
sided. What's
hold on, but you done
okay?
been with
Go ahead.
that.
Do you think?
My bad, bro. You done been with that girl who probably, try and act a little mean around the edges, a little rough. When you young, you be attracted to certain shit differently than when you like 30 plus. Sometimes when you young, you attracted to that girl that's a little mean, got a little attitude with her. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, got the little nasty switch to her. So you might be attracted to that when you're younger. But when you're older, it's not the same. So I think she tries to carry that mean streak with him to show that she just that kind of, a little rough around the edges type of female. But behind the scenes, like I said, I think she'll be very fearful if he left her. I think she'll be very
She
fearful.
cheated openly on him. She had that little skirt on in the club. Two or three different guys was on her. She doesn't show genuine joy. Like if
I
that was the most expensive car somebody bought you, do you just be like, oh, like she ain't like hug him, she didn't kiss him, she wasn't like that, like she did
She
nothing to him.
definitely,
She just
she
like
be
looking
acting
at the car.
stiff.
She be looking dry
She
face as
acts
hell.
stiff. She
She
acts
is
stiff.
a woman on the come up. She is a woman on the come up in her bag, and he is her lick. Period. She
I'll
did. She
say
already
this.
said she didn't like him,
Body
and
language
the
don't
way
lie.
the
No, you're
way
right.
she got on him was because her brother said, "Do you know that nigga is like the #1 draft pick? Like, why would
Yeah.
you not like him?"
Plot.
And he
Facts.
like, she was still like, "I still don't like him," and he was like, "No, like him." And the brother and the sister all live in the house together. Like they all running it on him. I know Travis is genuine, but she don't like him. I
He just
could
been
All
a
right,
tell.
then.
pool. He just been a pool at the Walmart today. He always been in Savannah kicking it. He got his
Cause
family a house in Savannah and
oh
pool up.
really? Oh snap! Like Cuz might have took a major L then at that point. I'm gonna be honest. He might have
Look
took a
how
major.
his family was
She was
looking at
plotting,
the
but
wedding. They was like,
only time will tell in that
"Ain't
situation.
that 2.5 years? Watch
I about to
watch how it
say
come out."
how
You think
much
two and a
time.
half?
But see, this the problem too. He about to play in the NFL. When your head ain't in the game, when you on the field, when you think about niggas touching your girl, when
You
he
definitely
say
gonna go
hi,
down.
That's not
you
good.
gonna
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah,
You gonna drop
yeah.
that ball. Yeah,
You hit it on the head with that one for sure.
But you gotta
yeah,
look
bro.
at how he act too, man. This man is very animated. He probably don't even see the signs. I'm gonna just be honest. He don't look like
Ain't
a guy
Coach
that
You
sees the
having too
Prime
much
like
signs.
his
fun.
mentor?
But
That's what
he's
I'm
not
saying.
taking heed. Everybody trying to tell him they closed. They shut down their social media. The coach told him and didn't come to the wedding. The whole internet telling him, other rich celebrities,
But
ball
you know what?
players telling him he's not listening to
But you
nobody.
know what's funny?
Yeah,
A lot of our parents, aunties, and uncles, grandparents, they ignored the signs, and they still got married to y'all grandmas and
Facts.
aunties. They ignored the signs. It might have not been as bad as her situation, but they still we all
that's a
ignore the
fact.
signs sometimes,
I
man.
think
We'll
y'all
get
Yeah,
with y'all
forgot
because
some.
we just really love and appreciate y'all. We'll ignore shit just to be with y'all.
yeah,
My grandpa
yeah,
ain't no $1 million nigga though.
But I'm
Yeah, I
gonna say
mean,
yeah,
just 46 million,
no, he
and
got
the
a lot on the
girl.
line for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, and he couldn't even. We didn't. I didn't know he was a Heisman Trophy winner until they said why we keep talking about that and not his Heisman. Because when she was asking him why he cheating or something, I was like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I don't even know nothing about him but what social media put. I wouldn't even know him if it wasn't on social media. So,
yeah.
and it was always about him and her, and not always a good thing. So
Hey,
she's
Jay,
not even aware how to keep good press for him. She just, and then the way she inked up. I'm going to tell you right now, if a woman that's under 21 got ink, a whole sleeve of a tattoo, you know how much pain
Facts.
that is.
Ain't gonna lie,
She,
yeah.
man,
You
she done
got
lived 4 lifetimes compared
She
to
a
him.
demon. There we go. There go the experience. There
That's
go
not
that
true.
experience
That's
right
not
there.
true. Cause
Go
I got a
back,
half
Jay.
asleep.
Go back to the first topic.
But see, you
Goddamn.
got a half, boo. She got a whole one, and she like
Whole sleeve
20.
I'm
from
gonna
the
be honest.
to the
Yeah, but
goddamn.
All that means is she like tattoos. Like,
That
Girl,
ain't
nah,
that
that
ain't a
don't
good
she like
nah. It's
comparison.
pain. She
deeper
like
than
That
that.
ain't a
pain.
good.
like pain.
No, it's
It's
not.
deeper
That's
than tat.
tattoos are
Can
actually
can
therapy.
But
somebody
she like
explain that to
pain.
me? I need
tattoo. I
somebody
got
to
all my
explain that to
tattoos
me.
when I was going through something
Ho-
unintentionally, but I
See,
realized
you know
after
See,
the
it's
what?
fact.
pain.
It's
Hold on.
not
You said,
Pain.
hold
pain.
on.
It's just for
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
I need a woman to explain like correlate between like having a whole bunch of like okay with this situation here. She got a whole bunch of tattoos,
Tattoo.
right? So equate that to how that could be like a bad thing.
Well, I'm saying for her, based on her behavior, that's why I say not all. She got that whole sleeve so young. That's painful to get, inked up all under your arm
Correct.
like that, around
that's
your
Right.
just
whole
what's
arm.
trending. Like that's trendy for
Right.
their
That's
But
it.
even
youth.
so,
Yeah.
I got tattooed. I was like, oh my God. I stopped at 3. I'm like, yo, this shit, it hurt. And on my wrists. I'm like, yo, that shit
Oh yeah, the wrist
hurt.
is crazy. Yeah, you went
So
straight for the
you
jugular
getting
though.
it all up. Come on,
They
man.
got
Right,
Like,
Yeah.
right. But what
cut
does that
she
knowledge
mean?
got
Like,
now, though.
color.
But hold on.
I don't
what
think
She
that
does
has
that
just
nothing to do
mean?
with the
she
type of
just said
person
it
she
was.
is.
She can take a very high level of pain. That's all I'm
Not
saying. She could
But
take a high
really,
level
because
of
Just
pain.
they
saying
got
I'm just saying
technology
On,
now.
y'all.
They
the
putting
type of person she
motherfuckers to
is.
sleep now. You
Hold
ain't
on.
gotta go
Brett.
through that.
Hold on,
Going to
y'all.
bed.
Brett,
Well,
you have something you want to say?
I was just saying, like, you can't equate that to the type of person that she is. Tattoos, everybody's pain tolerance is different. Flat out.
yeah.
We don't control that. That's how we're constructed.
But
High pain tolerance. I love a tattoo. They're therapeutic to me. I actually go to sleep while I'm
Yes.
getting tattooed.
okay, I
Right.
want to say
But
something. I want to say something to that. I want to say
Lord.
something to that. Oh, I want to say something to
Jay, please let me go before you go real quick.
that.
They
Go
said
ahead.
it's when you say women. Look, if you need therapy, you go get tattoos. It's therapeutic, correct? This is the
Yes,
terminology
just like a
y'all use.
massage, just like
But
sitting
that's
down with your girlfriend having a talk.
right.
Like,
But you've been through some shit to go through therapy, correct?
everybody needs a. You
I ain't
can
got a
work
tattoo on my
7
body,
days
and
a
I done
week.
been through
You
the.
don't. You don't have to
I don't
have
have a
been through
tattoo either.
anything. Your parents could have been rich. You could have had everything you wanted, ever desired. However, just life, being
Right,
alive on this damn earth, is
but if I'm
annoying and
but if I'm
stressful.
choosing a woman with a whole bunch of tattoos that went through
That's
therapy,
trauma.
she went through shit and
That's
she's
not
wearing it on
trauma.
your.
That's
Y'all
not
digging way
trauma
Hold
too
on.
though.
deep
But
into a
you
tattoo.
said that
That's
you
way
said
too
therapy.
deep.
I'm just using your
Therapeutic
terminology
meaning
to
it
what you.
feels good
I'm telling
and
you,
I
man, a tattoo
enjoy
don't
the
mean a girl a
vibration on
freak
my
or nothing.
body.
So sex is therapeutic, tattoos
Yes.
is therapeutic, whole bunch of
Bro.
But
bullshit.
it
Liquor's
don't have to mean
therapeutic,
it was
weed.
trauma
Bro,
that
that don't
caused her to
mean that
get
don't
it.
that
So you
don't
got a
mean a
tattoo
girl a
when you was
slut,
happy?
man, because
Me
she
and
got
my mama
tattoos.
Yes.
got a
All my
I
tattoo
hate.
tattoos
Hold on.
are
Hold
when
on.
I
together.
was
We
happy.
me
Hold
and
on.
my
Hold on.
parents
But
got a
All of them.
tattoo together.
I hate to
That's
say
All
just
right,
this,
all
something
but
right.
that we
hold on.
wanted to
Hold on.
do.
But less tattoos are still linked to more femininity. Just being honest.
You got
Now
girls
Less
that's
with no
different
tattoos
you
you
though.
got
have a
You're
link to
saying
more
less
femininity.
tattoos is more feminine.
man,
Yes.
I'm
you
not
got
taking away
So
from that.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think it's the
characteristics.
amount of tattoos. I think it's the placement of the tattoos. Those women that
All of
have
it.
those big chest tattoos, no.
Tramp
All of
stamp,
it.
so
tramp
what
But
you
when you
stamp.
saying?
have like small
Girl, that
dainty
hurt.
tattoos,
That hurt. Under that
that's
arm
different.
hurt.
Man, my wife
You know,
got
Like
me tatted.
literally,
If
I
My
if
got
wife
this
you
got
tattoo
me
with
open
my
tatted.
sister.
if you open the door to be able to take certain amounts of pain,
Yeah,
Pain.
trauma,
man.
is going to affect you some way, shape, or form in
yeah.
other
Listen,
We
ways,
push out
relationship,
babies, and
listen,
that's the
social
man.
most
life.
pain. That's more pain than the body should even be able to
But
endure.
that's different though too. It's a different type of pain. And I'm be honest, a lot even the real certain women don't even like that pain.
Man, this girls with
They
no
don't.
tats done got that had sex with everybody in the room, man. Y'all talking about
Pound
Well,
it
tattoos?
down
What
to
does
the ground,
tattoos got to
like
do with anything?
It's still linked
We
to
talking about pain though.
yeah, we talking
Man,
about pain,
pain.
man.
what?
Women like anal too.
I
That's
got my
pain.
listen.
That's
I got my
pain.
hairline tatted. I know how that is.
I ain't
You
never
know how
put
that
it in, and they
feel.
was just happy in the beginning.
Bro,
It took
listen.
time.
I feel that, boy.
Man, you got people who family, like, that be like, you know how them Hawaiians and stuff, how they be getting tattoos and stuff? Like, it be a
The women
tradition.
don't. The
You
women.
got
The
But
some
women
people
that's
be
that's a
in it.
tradition.
that's tribal though, my nigga. These women ain't
Bro,
tribal. They
man,
from the
shit.
the
But guess what?
boulevard.
When
They're
you
supposed
see
to
a
be
chick with a
modern.
bunch of tats, you be like, ooh, shit, she look good with with all them tats. You be falling in love with it, right? So
Bruh,
you
I'm
gotta put
so
it all in
done.
the right
That's a man's
places. You know what I'm saying?
preference.
It
when you
depends on
young,
different men.
When you young,
yeah.
man, Yeah, I mean, when you
But-
get older, the tats gonna look crazy anyway.
Yeah, you looking at that neck, you like, who is Kenny?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, like I said, I don't think if a woman have tattoos, she's a bad person.
Man, my wife got my name tatted. Tramp stamp area.
So I don't think that's gonna make you like a bad person, or you just not gonna be able to not be dealt with.
Right.
But at the same time, if you see a whole bunch of tats, it's gonna make you give you the question like, what was going on? Is something going on? Is it like a trauma there? You know.
So what wifey said, I want to go get about 3-4 new tats, husband. Can I go? Can you come?
Me and wifey supposed to get a tat together, but like I said, she not so gung ho on getting tatted.
Yeah.
See that
I'll
look,
be like,
Jay, you might get one tatted turning the goddamn Chris Brown want to get the whole body. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, hey, I'm picking what it is. I'm gonna pick the scriptures out the Bible, and it's gonna be all awful shit about bitches.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My wife got me tatted when we were like 1920s. I'm 33 now. She got me tatted. I'm 34. Man, shit, that shit been a long time, boy. Why
It'll be cute.
You is too much.
Y'all hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Dead ass.
I know he want to hear Maul's standpoint on tattoos, though.
Go ahead, Maul.
No, I was saying I
Maul
got
froze.
a tattoo on my forehead. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
Like
That should be hurt, don't it? You gotta take a lot of pain.
Wait a tattoo.
Say it again.
Wait a tattoo.
Right there.
Like, you know,
the line. That's the line. Okay.
Yeah, they tatted. That job clean.
Yeah, that's clean.
Oh wow, okay. Did you pay $3,000 for that?
No, it was like 1,000.
Oh, okay, it said it was
You know, as
3,000.
many times I saw you, I never noticed that.
Right.
Me neither. I can't see it.
Why you
I
just
never.
didn't get the man lace front? You know, man.
Nah,
got
man.
Lace
The
with.
man lace front. She's your enemy, man. Hey, Jay, watch her. Jay, watch her. She set niggas up.
No, I don't.
After the show,
Oh, says so no.
Oh no.
Hey, but don't hit the fool.
They got the braids lace fronts, man.
You know what? That's the
Red get on my nerves.
That's what I would be afraid of. Like, let's say I was to get one and I go in the pool and I dunk on that shit. Come on, that shit done.
They'd be like, what's everybody laughing at?
Swimming trunks that came off, boy.
Right.
Y'all is too much. But I'm gonna say that look good. If you didn't say nothing, I wouldn't have noticed if that was a tattoo.
And I got a homeboy, he going kind of like bald, but he don't want to go bald. He said he gonna get the wig. Like he said he gonna
the
do
man
all
wig.
like go bald. Like
it's not understand. That bad for real.
Yeah, that's why I said when you go bald, people gonna get the use. Nah,
nigga. It depends on the person too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, but once they get used to seeing you with it, you're gonna be good. Like it's gonna take time. But
that don't mean you gonna be cute though. It just means like when you used to.
Nah, because every time you go to the barbershop, it gets silent right when you walk in there, and you be like, I'm tired of this shit. You know what? Cut it off. I'm tired of this.
Go bald, man.
I'm gonna push on to the next topic, y'all. Let's go and get into it.
I would never feel sorry for a waiter that signed up for a $3 job and that's what she getting paid, bro. I would never feel sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm never tipping. That's not what I do. The only reason
putting a tariff on the tipping.
Yeah.
The only reason I Jazz because they won't pick your food up. And I feel like that's so wrong. That should be an injustice. That should be an injustice. They will not pick your food up if you don't tip. But you won't holler at your boss and demand a raise, but you want the money from me, the person that's already spending it. It's not fair.
Well, my thoughts on this in general, and I'm about to bring Kamaya back up, and then I'm gonna let y'all get y'all final thoughts, and we're gonna switch the subject. This is the icebreaker. If you get me coming into your establishment, I'm gonna make sure everybody taken care of. Everybody gonna get it. I believe that that's where your blessings come from. The seeds that you plant, the valet gonna get taken care of. Everybody that's gonna be with me, around me, is all gonna get taken care of. And I believe that people ultimately give me their best. They show me love. They give me their best. Everybody, the concierge, he tell me who coming in, who going, what's happening, what's about to be happening in the streets. They the ones that keep my secrets. You know what I'm saying? They know who coming in and out the building. Why the fuck wouldn't I take care of them?
You look like me a little bit of that.
So how y'all feel about people tipping? I know at one point it's been a lot of outrage with like waiters and waitresses saying that black people don't tip. Hey, somebody got like some like issues going on.
That's me. I can when you go to the break, like when you play the video, I can't hear it, so I play it on my phone. That's my fault.
Oh, okay. No worries,
I want to speak on this.
Yeah, go ahead, Brett.
So I am a tipper, regardless of the establishment. My mindset is I come into the restaurant with a set amount for a tip. So say it's $40. Depending upon
Damn. My bad. Go ahead.
depending upon your service, I deduct amounts from your service. So yeah, I'm coming in knowing I'm
Excuse
tipping
me,
40.
y'all. I'm sorry. Juicy done popped up to my house, so I had to figure out who was beating on my door.
Okay.
As long as it wasn't the popo, you good.
Listen, the way she was beating, I thought it almost was.
Juicy, how you go from the stream to being with her
right.
on stream? What?
That was crazy.
I'm sorry. Ash, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna let Brad finish what she was saying.
But yeah, so I come in with the mindset of a tip already. Depending upon your service, I'm deducting dollars. So if I gotta keep flattening you down to bring, water or refill my cups, you're losing money. At the end of the night, like when I'm ready to go, the amount you get again was based on your service. If I give you $5, that means you need to work better. Like you need to be a harder worker. Now on the other side of that, being a bartender, yes, I agree. Black folk don't tip. A lot of them don't tip, and some tip very well.
Okay.
Very well. There's nights where I'm coming out with $400 or $500 cash, and there's nights where I'm coming out with 80. But the bar is black, solely black. So I can't say, oh, it's it's the whiteys too. The bar is primarily black.
Whiteys.
Yes.
The whiteys is crazy.
The white. So
The white
in your
folk-
experience, who tips more, black or white? In your experience,
I think it just depends.
Depends.
It depends
Be
on
honest.
the person. I don't want to put a color to it because it
Okay.
really depends on the person. Because I've been tipped very well from black folk too,
I get
and
it.
from the white folk too. It's just I think it really depends on the person. What I think it is also is age, because the younger
Okay.
ones don't
You're
tip.
not gonna
I
tip,
don't even
yeah.
think they know how to properly tip. But
Yeah.
like the old, and again, prime example, had a group of 4 with YNs come in. Their tab was $401.
Jesus.
Pay, mind you, they wasted majority of the liquor, but hey, it was paid for. I don't care.
Okay.
Tab was 401. Now they didn't, look to see like what the percentage of gratuity is. None of that. They just pulled cash out their pocket and was like, here. I think it was about $30.
Oh wow,
Which is
no.
on a $400 right on a $400
Yeah,
tab.
that's
No.
You
less than
tip like
10%.
$30.
Yeah, that's like
Meanwhile,
7%.
I had an older couple yesterday. And when I say older, I mean like probably in their mid to late 50s. Every time this woman ordered her double shot of 1800 Blanco, she gave $20. Every time she ordered.
Damn.
Mind you, a double shot is about, I'll say, $23 with tax.
Okay.
I'll even say 28. She tipped $20 every time and was buying shots for me. So it's like, I really think it's an age thing, more
Okay.
so a black white thing.
Got a
On
buddy.
top of your
That's
actual service, like you got to work for
crazy.
it.
That's alimony.
I like
A double shot of Blanco out here is like $40.
I understand both sides
It's
of
high.
tipping.
I
But
know, because I bought me and Juicy one, and I looked at the ticket. I was like, "Who the hell? How many people had a shot?"
Yeah, it's
but
14 a shot, so 28.
2K made a good point as well. Like I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and nobody told the person to get a low paying job at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like because you're still gonna be required to give good service based on your job's criteria. So it's one of them things where I kind of understand where 2K coming from about the whole tipping part. Like, why should I tip you when you already required to do this in your job description? But I still feel like you should tip. But I ain't gonna lie, I understand where 2K coming from on that about why he doesn't tip.
Yeah.
No, I get his standpoint
I
too.
get his
Because
standpoint.
it's like when you think about like other jobs, like other professions, rather doctors, lawyers, the ones that are really putting in major
They
work,
don't get tipped.
they're not getting tipped.
Oh, they getting their tip. They just putting it in the front of the price.
For sure, yeah, but you're not giving them like a
You're
tip
not
when
like,
you
oh,
leave out.
here's an
Yeah, you
extra
ain't gonna give
20
me
for
extra
drawing my
100.
blood.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
no,
yeah. You saved my mom, here go 150. Like type
exactly.
shit,
Like, we're
yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Some people
Nah.
do give
But
gifts for like appreciation in the
Yeah,
healthcare
gifts is
field. My
yeah.
mama a nurse practitioner, and she always gets
Get
like
gifts.
gift cards. And then they
Yeah,
tell
Mm-hmm.
fact.
you, you can't like the policy is you can't accept certain amounts of money from patients or whoever you care for. But some people are just persistent on giving you something for caring for them so well.
Facts.
right.
I agree.
I'm a tipper though. I'm a pay like if it's like $60, I'm gonna give you 100 and just walk out. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the right thing to do. I
Yeah,
don't
it just
if you
Yeah.
depends. That's why I said it just
even
depends
if you
something about
suck.
your bitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
I be
somebody.
tipping.
Now,
I
if
be
you
tipping.
suck, I'm just not about to give you no
Yeah,
money.
I ain't gonna
nah.
lie, I got
Hey,
a
Cause
I,
buddy
you
you,
named
chose this and you suck.
but you
Nah.
I
don't know
always,
what they going through.
I
Like
always
some
say
people
if
It
go
don't
through
somebody
shit.
somebody
matter. You're
smoke the
not
tip,
about
they're
to
going wild.
ruin my experience.
I don't know who's on
And
it
even
is.
if I'm going through something, like
Oh,
my first reaction ain't to treat somebody wrong. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna do that.
man,
We're
it's
Like
gonna
all
leave
that
that one
about
where it's at, man.
those
We're not
people
gonna be
are
able to
out
find them.
to
man,
have fun.
it's
Look,
all about
everybody
the
put
person.
y'all mic on mute. And then
No, we ain't gonna
everybody
do that. We ain't gonna do
everybody
that.
unmute at one
We ain't gonna
time.
do that.
It's
We ain't gonna call nobody out.
What happened?
Somebody got it beefing.
I
We
already
ain't
know
gonna
my
do that.
battery need to be changed, but I don't think it was going wild. But
That's
it definitely did.
Hey, it was
Y'all know
Brad.
that's the black folk
I got
alarm.
quiet. Hey, Brad, better
Oh,
spit. She
she
just
it's
got
like this
the
at the
Brad.
camera. She got
man,
the camera like,
it's all about
I
the
know mine.
person.
I know it's like mine. It's
hey,
fine.
Brad
it's
right there looking at the
the smoke
camera.
detector joint.
Yeah, it's all about
Yo,
what you got. If you
but
got five to tip,
so
tip
let it be
five. You
great.
got
Do
tip
you
the
tip?
That too, Mike.
Absolutely. I
You
always
tip?
tip. I tip
Mike,
if it's good service. I don't
Mike,
tip
you
if it's
tip?
bad service.
Yeah, I tip.
You
Chop be
tip?
tip. I got a buddy named Chop. If the food $15, he gonna tip 20 damn near. Like he
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah,
Now, are
He
Coach
y'all
tip
tipping
Vita.
on
heavy.
top of the tip though? Like if gratuities already
Yeah,
included,
I
or
still
y'all
tip on top
tipping
of that.
on top
Yeah,
of
I
Yeah,
tip
that?
on top of it.
I
Yeah, I
tip
tip
on
on
Same.
top
top
of the
of it.
Yeah.
gratuity.
Coach Vita,
Same.
you tip?
I
Yeah,
tip and I do waitress work and stuff, so I'm with
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
me
it's good
too.
to
I'm
tip.
with it.
Maul, how you feel about tipping?
No, I tip all the time. I used to be a waiter, bro. So I know
So
how that.
you
I know how that.
understand?
Yeah, I know how that shit is, though, bro.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Mac,
Mm-hmm.
you tipping?
I'm a pretty big tipper, but like she said, just Brett, depending on your service, because when I walk in the spot, I walk presentable and accordingly. So you should already know how to treat me. And if you don't treat me right, then you done just fucked up. Um,
Mm,
on the other side of that, I've been in a situation where I made tips, and I can tell you one thing: when it comes to black people, they the ones that give you the most headache is the ones that don't tip. The
that's
big
facts.
Mm-hmm.
tippers are the smooth players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
when it comes to like being serviced at a restaurant, I realized that, not saying a black and white thing, but I'm gonna tell you the difference. Black people do the least and want the most, right?
Yeah.
When I get serviced by white folks, they treat me like that. They know they ain't getting shit. They just know I ain't tipping them because they know their
Yeah.
service wasn't shit. They
Right.
know
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
black people will look at you like you done something wrong. Like, baby, my cup of water been empty for like 20 minutes.
Facts.
Yeah,
And I
true.
got hot wings. I'm like, damn, cuz you ain't gonna put no water. I'm
Yeah,
spicy over here.
like
Yeah.
bogus as
You
hell.
said you
Like,
what?
And then
It be spicy. Like they'll give you spicy food and don't fill the water up. Like, hey, just bring 3 cups next time you come over here.
I
Cause
asked for a jug now. I
yeah,
just bring me a jug of water
facts.
on the
yeah,
regular.
Ooh.
Hollywood, how you feel about tipping, brother?
Yeah. I used to be a host for Chili's. And
Okay.
so like I got a chance to see how waitress thing work, and yeah, I'm just definitely doing that just because it feel like the right thing to do. So
Okay,
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. Red Pill, you tipping?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I said. I'm just a generous person. I'm gonna take care of you. I don't care because I like I said, I know what people go through outside, and sometimes you got to fight to not bring it to work, and you got to deal with people every day. You got this. She pregnant, and he got laid off, and his mama passed, and the dog died, and you just never know what people going through. You feel me? And they still got to
Yeah.
come to work. You know, they can't afford to not come to work, so they got to
But on
come
the
on.
but on the devil's advocate side, did I tell you to get that job too at the same time? Like,
For the people who don't
man,
want to
somebody
tip.
got to do the job.
I hate when
Yeah,
people
but
bring
I
their
was just
problems
gonna
to work.
say we need it, but
no, I'm
I'll
saying
say
we still
this.
need a job, but it's like let's say somebody just don't want to tip, but they just they still want to get their food.
You ain't got to tip. Shit, you don't have
Yeah.
to tip. Because
Then
once you
I still
leave
get
there,
a
They look at it as
service.
disrespectful though.
Say it in the beginning so I can know.
I mean, ultimately,
Hey, I ain't
both
got shit
sides.
extra. Like I'm scraping to get this bill paid, so I ain't got nothing for you, bro.
Right.
I
But
I
hate
at
got a
that
people.
couple.
point,
I
I
got
feel
a
like why are
cigarette in
you
the
going
car.
out
You
to
want a
eat?
cigarette?
Why are you going out to
But
eat if you
hold
know
on.
you ain't got money to tip?
facts.
No,
Because
No,
I'm
it's
but
just
gonna
saying
be
like
Hey, hold on. What if I
you're
do a
going to
call-in
get
order?
serviced.
What if I do a call-in order to pick it up?
You don't
Shit,
have
boy.
to. You don't
A
have
lot of
to
I
folks
don't
if
tip
you
ain't
don't
it.
want to
tipping
I
on
don't
the
tip.
tip
calling
them.
order.
If you don't want to tip, you don't have to. They just made your food. That's like going through a drive-through. Are you gonna tip
yeah,
the people at the drive-through?
No.
right.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
All
But
right.
it's Sonic.
You gotta
If they,
perform the same job.
it's Sonic. If they bring you that food on them skates, if they walk you the food, I'll be like, all right, you might not get no money. But if you come out on skates, I'm giving you $5.
For what? That's what I'm saying. Am I paying for you to get on rollerblades? Like, come on.
It's
Yes,
the
Jay. It's an
experience.
experience. Thank you.
It's the
It's an
experience.
yeah. They
I
can
don't know.
fall with that food. You know how many ketchup stains is in that parking lot?
Jay, can you skate backwards right now?
Yes. I
Oh,
used
he
to
a
No,
bad
you
I don't
boy.
can't.
believe.
No,
JB
you
I don't
style
can't.
skate.
believe. I don't
I
believe.
definitely could do that.
JB
I
style
definitely
skate.
could, man.
He was
I gotta see it.
Jay
I
was an
gotta see
extra
it.
in ATL.
JB style. Yeah, for real. Nah, I used to skate in high school. No, for real. Nah, I was making sense. For real. That's
He
when I
be in
saw
the
you was
skating
at
ring.
I saw
So
you was at
we.
Cascade. Mall, when I saw you was at Cascade, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, I
I
I
could
know,
know.
definitely, I
I
could
know a
get
lot of
down on them
skaters.
skates a little bit. I could get down.
Heck yeah, man.
Any nigga with a beard can skate.
Well, I say
Hell no,
with
I
tipping though,
can't.
it's a federal thing. It's the federal regulations for that is going up because in some like in Virginia it's $2 and I think 87 cents or something like that. But I do like the money that you can make from tipping because
Yeah,
depending
that's
on
good.
where you work and stuff like that. But it's a federal thing that's that is being looked at to say should we all
Yeah.
pay them minimum wage and then they work from there because we definitely work harder than a minimum wage worker. So it's still like it's gonna be tough. Now, me personally, I didn't care because I worked as a bottle girl, I work as a tip girl. Like if you give good service and you're prompt, like y'all saying, don't let the water get low and all like that. Even if it's busy, you can have like backup and have it set up. But it really takes a lot of like knowledge and experience to be a good
Yeah.
server. Like
Yeah.
Facts.
that's not you could
Now,
just come off the
are you
street and do
saying
it.
that? Are you saying that like as being a server, you make more off of tips than your actual paycheck? Is what you
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
why do people act so shitty? If that's your
Because they not
primary money
good.
source, why are you acting like an asshole? You
Because
act
they
like I
not
came in
good.
here and thought and knew I
Mac
was gonna see you.
Macmon, they feel
Because they not
entitled.
good.
They
No,
feeling
it's not even entitled. I'm gonna tell you what they think. Okay, so like this, right? When you a good server, you a good bottle girl, you whatever, you like on your job, you experience, you mixed right in with the people that's not. So they see what you take home, and then they looking at what they taking home. They see regulars coming for you, asking for you, sitting in your section, ready for you, got you straight. Now
right.
they like, how's that the case? I should have it too. And it's like, no, this don't work like that.
Okay.
So that's where experience come in. So they
Look,
trying to equalize it with the pay, but it's still like, no, you gotta you really gotta have your game on
but
to you.
have you ever been to them bars where they split the tip regardless? Like if you tip, it's all in a big ass
Yeah,
cup.
it pooling, and I don't work there if they do that. I
Yeah,
don't. I'm
yeah,
not
they
work.
do
If it's
that.
pooling, I'm not doing it because I'm gonna do all the work and everybody gonna get no,
Facts.
no, because
Hmm.
I'm gonna
That's
get it
called
in, get it
pooling.
in. Yeah, that's called pooling. Pool like a swimming pool. Pools.
Oh,
Tip
pool.
pooling. Yeah, tip
I
pooling.
don't know about
No,
all
I'm
that.
not
Okay.
doing that.
You
No,
y'all
I'm
never
not doing
seen
that.
that? Yeah, they don't even care. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna give you this 20, and they be like, it don't matter. I gotta split it with 4 people anyway.
So
Yeah,
look
and I'll
though.
be
So
like,
look.
no.
You know how you go to the strip club and niggas just be throwing ones around. Like
Thank you.
how does the money divided between all
I
the
always
strippers though?
wondered that
Like
too.
They pay the
So
DJ, they pay the house. I
they
know
do. We
strippers.
do. We do have to pay that. Like we
Who
do
is
have to give
we?
a cut to the bar. I'm talking
Well,
You
when
about
I
wait.
you
was a
Listen,
we
when
I
you a
I
never
was a
worked
stripper?
in a strip
stripper,
club. I
Hey,
never
we
worked
had
in a strip
somebody who
club.
oh,
You
swooped the
man.
said
money
we
up.
though.
Y'all know
You
Like
you
said
you
did say
we.
acting.
we.
Miss Vita, you got
Well,
another life you want to tell us?
no, I don't. I don't. I promise. I never worked as a stripper. None of that. I couldn't. I
Hey,
can't. I don't
chat.
know how they do it. And I wear heels all the time. I be like, how them girls dancing on the heels?
Hey,
Lord have
chat.
mercy. But
Say,
JB, I know you got a loyal chat. Chat, go to work.
oh snap! Go ahead. Go ahead.
I ain't no good, but I'm talking about we when I say service because you do have to tip out the bar, but I want to because the bar is when them niggas ordering bottles or the girls ordering drinks and they want them to keep coming when they like every 15 minutes they want 10 shots. My bartender go make sure. So I'm happy to tip her. You got to tip your bus
Oh my
boy.
God, Miss
You might
Coach
tip the
Vita, please come
DJ.
to my job and let these hoes know the same thing.
Oh
You
my
gotta tip the
God.
house mom when you a
Please.
stripper too. You gotta tip
Yeah, you gotta.
everybody.
I be tipping the kitchen because they keep my food coming out hot. Like I be. See, it's my
Some people
experience
tip
though.
security too.
I tip security. If they made my work better, I tip them. I don't have no problem with
What
that.
about at a casino? Do y'all tip with like? Let's say y'all hit for 500. Do y'all tip the dude that shake the dice or that pass you the dice or?
Yeah,
The dealers. The dealers, yeah, because it's your discretion. But if they help make your job what it is, like made it better for the experience for the customer and overall experience is why the customer tipped you so well, you should tip them. Who
It
just said
depends
that?
on how
Somebody
much I
said it's
make.
about mentality. Did Anton say that it's about mental? And I ain't even a fan of Anton, but it is about mentality because if you have an abundance mindset, which everybody gonna eat, everybody gonna be straight, we all gonna work together, we gonna eat, but everybody gonna hold their own.
You get it
Then
back.
right, people want to work with you more. Now the kitchen making like, oh, okay, make sure Vita food hot, make sure it's like
Facts.
versus somebody who like, I ain't tipping them, but I know they didn't make as much money. So
I was with
yeah.
that.
I agree. I'll agree with Anton on that point too, because that's how I am. Because like that's why I say I'm a big tipper. Like when I go places, I take care of people. So when I come back,
Yeah.
they remember me and they treat
Yeah.
me different. You know what I'm
Different.
saying?
You
Facts.
do.
Facts.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
go with
I'm gonna say one thing. You know, when you around a bunch of people who actually are good workers, and then you may be just coming on or you've been there for a minute. It don't matter how nice you are to a certain group or a table. If they got their regular waiter or whoever it is, they gonna end up tipping them more than they tip
Yeah.
you, even though you gave them excellent service. Like I used to work at Waffle House as a waitress, and I gave excellent service. But my aunt worked there. She ain't even had to serve the people I was serving, but on their way out, they was tipping her because they used to her. They like her.
See,
So
that's
that's
how
a
you get
downfall.
regulars. That means
That's
she
a
a good
downfall
tipper.
too.
I mean worker. You right, because that means she got regulars and
Yeah, and she ain't got to do as much work.
yeah, and that's what you work
What
toward.
about
That's the key.
what about prostitution? Do you pay extra on the fee?
Oh, yeah, that's not in my field. I don't know.
I'm gonna say I don't know. I
I
never
don't
worked
know.
in a strip club either. I don't know, but I know paying everybody makes it good.
Miss Vita,
Security, everybody.
you trying to sell us on that? You trying to reinforce that you wasn't in the strip club
Because
because
he said that, then he said prostitution. Like I ain't doing all that. We
I'm
don't even
just
got all
let
that in
me.
Virginia
I
like
want to
that.
cover all the
You a
avenues
live
of
list
tipping.
crawler
Just get it
everywhere.
all out the way.
Yeah,
he got a
Virginia, we
list. He
got
got a
low
list
budget
crawler.
strip clubs in Virginia. They like holes in the wall. Most of them,
You
unless you
know, a lot
go
of
up
strip
north.
clubs won't even take a stripper if she ain't got a stripper license, and then they have to work at the hole in the
A
wall
license?
clubs.
They got a
Yeah,
license
you
for
have to have
stripping?
a stripper's license.
I ain't know that.
I didn't
I
know
stripped
that.
for 2 days,
I'm in
and I
Georgia.
got a
They
2
stripper
gotta pay
days.
license.
taxes.
And you gotta renew them things,
I did
baby.
not know that.
Great, you stripped for 2 days? Damn. You
That
fucked up.
like
You might as well keep on
It was
going.
it was the longest 2 days of my life.
Wait, what
2
happened?
Man.
What
days felt
You
happened?
like 2
strip for
That's
two
crazy.
years.
That's
days?
crazy as
2
hell.
days.
What
Hey,
Send
happened?
me them videos.
listen. Hey, amen to let
But
her
it
be
was
great
so
for
bad.
surviving Waffle House.
I
It
was
was
just
so
gonna say when
bad.
she said that
I
about
lived in
Waffle House, I
Atlanta.
said, "Ooh,
I was
girl."
in a really tough space in my life. So it was like I gotta make something
What
shake.
is
And my
Nah,
what?
what
shit couldn't
Hey,
happened?
shake.
What
So
happened
we
to them
call
two
it
You
butt
days?
got a
naked
stripper body.
Birmingham.
You look like
Birmingham.
you petite.
Okay.
oh baby, I'm far from petite.
Oh, you got a
Oh
stripper
shit.
body.
I'm far
Okay.
from petite.
What
Uh-oh.
happened?
I ain't even about to
Okay.
comment on that, yo.
What's
Nene.
that? What? Hey,
What you
It's
say?
what's
petite
that
strippers.
Be
IG?
quiet.
What the pastor
I
said?
ain't
What
about
the
to say
pastor said
nothing.
about your cash app? What your
DM.
cash app name is? What the
Big
Quiet.
body
Great.
ass.
Hold on. Hey, what's your IG? Hey, be great. What's your IG? Let me look right quick. I
Let her
gotta see what's
let her
going
be
on.
great.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm about
Man,
to
let
look
that
it
girl
up.
be great, boy.
Hold on. Hey,
Yeah.
it might be great on here.
My name ain't let her be great for no reason.
What the
Like
cash app?
Okay.
What the cash app name is?
He said what the
oh, I had to change the cash app. Cash app got shut down.
What it was? Big body
She
ass.
had to start. Oh
big body
damn.
ass.
Oh, it's private. Look, she cheated. She cheated, y'all.
Hey,
No, I ain't
Boy,
cheated. I
oh,
what
ain't
the
cheated.
press my boy Red Pill, man.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm about
Hey,
to.
you want me to add you so you can see? Hold
Yeah,
Your
on.
let me see
page
real quick.
private. You gotta add me.
Yeah.
Come
That
on, let
man
her.
unlock.
Damn,
That
boy, they
man.
asking for more
Yo,
requests. Ask.
I'm crying at the comment.
They said let her be.
Let
I'm
her be
waiting on
shake
it.
that ass.
Shake that ass is
Damn.
I told
crazy.
you
And look
that
what
2
you done
days gonna
started.
ruin your life.
Look what you done started. Let her be great. Now they asking
You
me to say
gotta
that
you gotta
thing.
build up clientele for stripping too.
I'm waiting. Oh shit, my shit private too.
Yeah,
Is that a problem?
stripping even harder. You gotta work way harder to build up some regulars for that. That's even harder.
Yeah, especially if you're in like a big city, you got to go to a hole in the wall.
I just
All right,
added you, Pill.
Okay.
we about to move to the next
Hey, you
topic.
gotta add me too.
And then
I just sent you a
then,
request. I
then
am
we
Mac
I'm
Mall.
playing. I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all.
then we can go ahead and explore Let Her Be Great Instagram. Let's get to the bro. That's crazy.
Damn.
What be wrong with niggas, man?
No,
That's
who said
that's why
that? Say it
you gotta
again.
leave them niggas where they at. Leave them right
Who
where they
said
at.
what be wrong with niggas? Who said that? Say that again.
I mean, it be the women too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, but all that's why JB kept talking about it's equality. No. The only
She
equality is
signed
in the law.
up.
Everything else,
Man.
no.
She signed up for the pen pal.
Yeah, I'm about to say it is
The only
equality. She signed up for that.
She
Yeah,
signed
some
up.
stuff you invite, some demons you invite into your life.
So, what do you want?
And she got pregnant by
Correct.
this dude.
We gotta
it shouldn't
deliver
even
her.
be a discussion after he said
We
what he
gotta
said. All right,
deliver.
bye. Go ahead.
What's up,
Exactly.
BK?
You can leave.
Thank you. Cause I
But
don't
that's
need all that arguing if I gotta even do all that.
Yeah, I ain't know. Yeah, we
that's why
don't
Yeah,
do
it's a
none of
wrap.
that.
they say 100% of the hood is populated by 20% of the men. Most of the people,
20% of the men.
yeah, they all sleeping with the same dudes. You know how many kids that dude probably got? And
He
he
just
out of
got out of
the
prison. I hope
he
he
j-
ain't got that many.
How
he
often
probably
do chics go for that type of guy, like the hood archetype type dude? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Broke though.
it
Let's
happen a
say it
lot.
broke. You
It happen a
paying
No,
lot.
bills for
I
him.
don't know.
Hey JB, my
I don't
grandma
even know
calling
how
me.
that's
Oh, real quick.
attractive when a man can't
You good, bro?
provide for themselves. That is grandma. When a man can't even
That
provide
man
for
told
himself
her,
and go
"You get
argue
up
with
and
you
go
about
make some
provide.
money." That is insane to
Oh
say.
my God.
You
And
get
then
up and go
That's
make
come
some
typical
home and lay
though.
on your back for me. And then when you get done, come home, lay on your back for me. And cook for the kids and
and you
all everything
providing me
else.
a house, a car, like you letting man.
Yeah,
Honey, honey.
that's a typical woman with low self-esteem. They get
Yes,
them a
and
handsome
that
broke nigga
Mm-hmm.
so they won't be lonely.
Yep.
she thought she was winning because he looked good. So
That's
so
exactly
he
why I
told her
became a
get up and go
confidence
get some
coach.
money.
To stop that type of thinking.
Man, you see that every day in the hood. Shit, it's a bunch of fat ass girls letting niggas drive their cars and drop them off at work and give them gas money. And how you get a nigga gas money to
Money
drive
for
your
your
shit?
car.
That's insane.
That's crazy. For your car. And then he don't even put the gas.
He go buy the
He
weed.
go use the money for something else.
I was just gonna say that.
Nigga go buy him a bag with that 20.
I ain't lying.
Go home, park that car on that little $3 worth of gas and go play the game till she get off work.
Over with.
Hey, and then when she put money in the car in the gas tank, he gonna drive the car again.
Drive it out.
He
Drive it
gonna
out,
drive it
honey.
out again.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
I don't, I
so
don't, I don't feel bad for chicks like that, man. You in that situation, you chose that.
No,
Yeah,
you
I do
yeah.
not
you
feel bad
invited
at
all
all.
those problems, and you got pregnant by him.
And you
yeah.
got pregnant, you got to
Special type
come
of
to get a
stupid.
job. That's why I say you really can't you can't get no guy that's like a build-a-bear archetype. You kind of got to get a guy that kind of come pre-packaged with like the mindset. I ain't saying he got to be there making a whole bunch of money, but he need to at least have a mindset. But if you get a guy with a bad mindset, hey man, you just got to bear the consequences.
Yeah.
Man,
And
It is
girls
she
what it
like
is.
that have babies by niggas like that so they babies can have pretty eyes and all that shit.
God,
yeah,
They
the
be thinking about that.
Like,
characteristics.
hoes be retarded,
Man.
Yeah.
man.
Bro, I
Yeah, for
saw a clip.
real.
I was going to add into the stream, bro, with a girl. She was holding the baby, and I mean, it was just a baby, but she was saying how ugly the baby
and
was.
folks
Yeah,
don't
I
stop
seen that. I
calling
seen
me.
that.
Yeah,
What
and
the
she was
fuck?
like, yeah, you supposed to have pretty eyes, and you ain't even got no pretty hair. Damn, you an ugly little baby. I'm like, that shit
Man, they
brutal.
blowing
Yeah.
me, man.
Yeah, it be true. A lot of
But a
motherfuckers
lot
got
of
ugly ass babies.
yeah,
Right. But
but a
see,
lot of
Mac
women that
Mall,
got
it's
babies.
different. It's different when you wasn't trying to orchestrate it. Like you picked your seed. You know what I'm saying? You didn't found you somebody to try to match the aesthetics of what you was trying to create, and then it backfires because God don't fuck with you like that, and you realized it at that moment.
Nah,
Mm,
them Them be I told you so, babies. Bitch, you know I
Right.
told you wasn't supposed to have that baby. Now you
Right.
gotta raise this little ugly motherfucker.
Ugly facts. You got to put Gucci on him at 2.
Hey,
hold on.
hey, you know how that
Hold on.
happened? It be
Hold on,
like
how
the
is
baby
Kenny?
take all the bad features. Like, yeah, both of y'all could be pretty or handsome, but both of y'all got ugly features here and there. The
Yeah.
baby will pick up all the motherfuckers at one time.
Right.
Don't look like now one of you motherfuckers.
Hey, how is Kenny said? I saw women on TikTok donating to inmates. Like that's crazy if that's really going down.
No, they really do that. They really do that. Especially if they're attractive, they really do that.
But let me do JB. Let me do this, and I'll never advocate for
Got
women
so
in
many
that
guys
aspect.
out there that's waiting to be in a relationship. But you know what? It's probably good they doing that because them guys don't need them type of women. But go ahead, Rip.
Is that how we are as men, ladies? That it's so bad out here that y'all got free men, but y'all want men in the pen?
That's crazy.
Is that what y'all kind of saying?
I would now. I can see if you've been in a relationship and something happens where he goes and you still trying to hold him down because he was the provider. I could see that, but I ain't never seen. I just can't. I literally cannot relate. A man who cannot provide is not attractive. I don't care how he look, and his mentality and character speaks over it all.
Hey Vita, do you think that it's a small pool of men that like high value men? Because there's a lot of women on the earth compared to men, right? So do you feel like there's a small amount of men that check off all the boxes that each woman want, and that's why it's hard sometimes for you ladies? That's why some ladies settle with whoever.
Nah, I think for real, I think what women think they want is socialized. It's socialized. Cause when you really go through a relationship, you see like all that shit was bullshit. How somebody look and that don't even matter in a real relationship. In a real relationship is how the person cares about you, what their character is, what's their goals for y'all together, how y'all making whole space for each other, the loyalty, the trust, the transparency, the ability to sustain over time. Just is the persistence, the determination, like all that stuff is what matters. And then it's like I'm just looking at how good he look. It's like that. Who cares? They cannot carry a relationship. So I just think the way we socialize to understand relationship is so superficial that we just be losing, men and women. We be losing.
You got any? You got any?
I think, man, Vita, like you said, that looks don't matter, but a man that's unattractive gotta work 10 times harder unless he got a bag. If he ain't got no bag, you see, this is the difference, right? A handsome man can just come up and approach you and ask you for your number.
Yep.
An ugly dude got to win you over with kindness, so he can't even ask you for
Yeah,
your
eye
number all
contact.
back. He got to prove. He got to come with character and start a long dumbass conversation that he really don't care about. He got to come in that way. He can't just say, "Oh, I'm such and such. Can I take you out or can I give you my number?" Woo woo. Like a man that's a physically attractive. A ugly nigga got different tactics.
Yeah.
Right, but that's still somebody who thriving on look. Cause I don't care how good he look, I'm still not giving my number. It's finna.
But are you gonna give him the time of day so he can win you over with character? Is the question. If
I
an
would.
ugly nigga come up to you, just say you in the middle of something, right? Just say you coming out of work and you walking to the train, about to miss the train, and a handsome man stop you. Hey, excuse me, beautiful, I want to talk to you. Can I? I see you in a rush. Can I give you my number real fast? You be like, damn, he handsome. Okay, hurry up. But an ugly nigga catch you, you be like, I'm about to miss my train.
I'm finna give you my unpopular opinion.
Hey, what's your type, Coach Vita? Do you got like a height
I'm
preference?
finna give my unpopular opinion, man.
Okay, let's hear it.
Ugly niggas is the most loyal, big tipping, money spending. You ain't gotta worry about them. I'm talking about. I don't know how ugly is ugly. I don't want to say how ugly is ugly because I don't know. But
Yeah,
they
like-
gonna come through because they ain't getting in play. Because they gotta go through what Mac Mal just said. Once they get in, they ain't trying to get out. That's all I'm
Unless they
saying.
got a bag. If they
Yeah,
got a
with a bag,
bag,
of course.
it's different.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so if the dude look good and he don't have a bag, he gonna be able to get in easier?
No, not me.
So
No,
they
I
both
don't care about
He
how that
would
nigga
be
look.
initially because you don't know that he ain't shit. You find that out on the first date.
I ain't even see y'all talking to me now. I ain't even giving up dates. Dates ain't even no option. It's you whatever you talking about, talk about it right now. And it better hit my ear in a way to make me be like, you know what? Let me make a move with a number. If not, I'm good. I don't care how good he look or how much
So he
money
got
he
to tell
got.
you what he got going on.
He better tell this what he better be able to talk to me about. Why you in my face?
Because
That's
He
he
it.
wants
wants
you.
he wants
He
some
found
Okay,
you
vagina.
good.
attractive.
And what is that it? Is that
He
Yeah.
it?
found
Why
you
do you want
attractive,
me?
and he
Why
want to
do you
take you
want
out
me?
on a date and get to know you.
Well, I
Yeah.
ain't dating at this time.
Amazing. So how am I get to know you?
He said
What
amazing.
is you trying to get to know?
I'm looking for somebody. I'm currently single, and I'm looking for. I'm dating with intentions right now, and I want to get to know you. You gonna pass
Some
up a good man?
How do I know you good? What's so good about
You
you?
got to give me a chance. You don't want me to leave with my money, so I can't tell you that you missing out on a nigga that pay bills.
Well,
Yeah,
if
he
that's
right. You
part of you
gotta.
being good and holding space for me, that's fine. You could say this is what I would like to do
Right, but
for
I
you.
can't leave with my money, so I can't leave with the accolades that you really looking for. You looking for a nigga
Well,
that's financially
well,
stable, but I can't.
well
You don't want me to leave with money. So how
but
am I supposed to approach you?
ma-
No, not to say he can't leave with the money, but to say just because he got money is not why I'm finna get my
Let
number.
him cook,
But
Red.
when
Let
he
him
right.
cook,
talk
Red.
right now, when
Let him
he
cook, Red.
talking with me and
hold on.
say, I love to be a provider. If you available, if you single at this time, I would love to da 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 da. That's telling me why you in my face. Other than
Right, but
that,
if I tell you I'm willing to be a provider, ain't that leading with money?
it's not, because the difference is if I'm asking you, that's different. Leading, so like in law, a leading question is like when if attorneys say objection leading, that means like if I say, didn't Jamal have on a brown sweater? Didn't he? Didn't he? That's leading.
So
If I
you
ask,
basically saying
did he
that
have
if
on a
I
brown
come at
sweater?
you,
That's not leading.
so you saying if I say, hey, excuse me, I think you beautiful, I pay bills. Can I get your number? That's what you call leading with money.
I wouldn't
That's
say it do
weird
it like
though.
that because
That's
I could tell
that's
he don't
super
got no
weird.
game. But if he having
Yeah.
a genuine, trying to have a genuine conversation, I'm sitting there giving him time, not rushing him. He can have a genuine conversation. How you doing? Where you going? You look nice or whatever. Are you from the area? Whatever. And then he said, well, I'm actually came over here because I saw you and I was wanted to see if it was possible that whatever was on his mind that brought him over here. But it better be better than how I look or how he look or something like that.
Somebody mic is choppy. Vita, is that yours? Every time
I
I
don't know.
mute
Is
it.
it my mic? Is that my mic? Is that my mic?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah, I
rubbing
think
against your
it's
shirt.
rubbing
Yeah.
against your
Sometimes it's
It's
rubbing
shirt.
hitting
Okay.
against.
your shirt. So
Let me take
Yeah.
my.
It happens.
Yeah, I think
You know,
okay. I just kept
that
hearing it.
just sounds so unrealistic to me.
Yeah.
Like that a
Huh?
man is
That
gonna
what?
approach any women. It just sounds unrealistic. Like that a man is gonna approach you and say, you know, hey, I would love to be a provider for you, blah, 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 blah. Because who's to say that you're even worth that? No shade to you. But how is a man supposed to know like what they want to do
Well,
for a woman if they don't even know that woman? Because what I heard a lot of on the previous panel was a man is supposed to provide, but women we tend to cut off the end of that because it's for your family. He don't have to
No,
provide
and
just
I
for some
get
random
that.
chick
I
he
get that.
meeting in a bar.
Right. Right. So
In
let me
order for him
answer
to
that
get to
right,
the point of wanting to provide for you, he has to get to know you.
Mom.
He has to.
Right. And I let me say, I agree with that. This why the nuances now matters. If when a man is or is like I'm sorry, y'all, my feed
No,
is raining,
you
my
good
feed
now.
like keep jumping
Oh,
off and on.
okay.
But if a man is in the dating market, period, man, we talked about this last.
Yeah, you're getting
If a
choppy.
man is on his purpose, right, he knows the reason he's doing everything and anything, right? And when he can look somebody else in their eyes and say, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it. Just think of like a job interview. They know exactly what position they need fill, and you submitting your paperwork to try to qualify for that. So he's gonna be
That's the key
qualifying me
word,
while I'm
qualified.
qualifying him.
So that's the key word,
Right.
qualification. You may not be the person that is qualified for him to have to provide for. He won't know
That's
that until he
fine.
gets to know you. Just like with work. Yeah, we're gonna apply for something that we feel we're qualified for. But it's up to the job to determine whether or not they feel you're qualified for the position because they're the one that's gonna pay you. The same thing applies to the
Like a
man.
provider. Right.
Exactly.
And
Like
I
you have to
agree
be
with what you're
qualified
saying.
for that man.
Right. And I agree with that. This is why I'm saying when the man approaches, he understands he has to lead the conversation in a way to extract the information from me. If I'm finna fit whatever his idea, whatever role he needs to be played in his life. From that conversation, that's enough to say, okay, let me go on and give him my number then. And then I'm gonna give him my number because his conversation has sustenance in a way that I'm like, okay, yeah, this ain't just
You
surface
got
level.
Riz.
So
He on
so
Right.
are
something
you
better than
saying
that.
so Are you saying? I get the point of the conversation has to be like meaningful and of substance. I get that, but I personally don't feel like a man has to tell me his financials or that he's a provider and these things within that
No.
No, no,
conversation.
no, no. I don't think she's talking about financial. She's just basically saying men we have to because women y'all emotional beings. So a guy we gotta ease up in there to in y'all mental. Because y'all know we all want to smash. Y'all ultimately know every man wants to smash. So we gotta talk to you and show you, okay, you want to know what can this man do for me long term. You want to see, like, a smart woman want to see this man is safe to be around. So, but a guy still gotta have talk game. He can't walk up to you and be like, I got this, because you're gonna get the wrong type of woman if you just show him materialistic stuff. Even
So,
though
Styles, how do you approach? How do you approach a woman?
I
How
mean,
would
I
you
just
approach a
keep it.
woman that you're interested in?
Okay, good question. I just approach her like being a friend. Like, be a friend first, and then when she started to like you, that's when the man's supposed to take over with the masculine shit.
So what if
Cause
she
y'all
says she got
all,
enough friends? She don't want to be a friend. How
I
you
don't
go
do
from
that.
there?
I don't do. Oh, good question. I don't do that. I don't do that. A whole bunch of male friends, because then all it takes is me to bring one bad bitch around you, then you're gonna have a problem. So I don't do none of that. You got a whole bunch of male friends. If you're the dude that you cool with and he probably married or something, that's cool. But if your focus is, oh, I'm about to go hang with my male friends, I'm gonna hang with my female. See, I play that game. You wanna hang with your male friend? I'm gonna hang with my female friends.
No, I'm saying if you
He's-
approach
he-
her in a friendly
yeah.
way and you like, I want to be a friend, and she's like, well, I got enough
I got
friends.
enough friends. I
Essentially,
don't need no more
basically
friends.
saying, I don't want to talk to you. How would
Oh,
you
oh, and
then?
if okay, my bad. I went off the subject. My bad. I'm gonna play a little more game. Take her out. Well, all right, let me date you then. Let me get out that friendly zone. Because if you fucking multiple dudes at once, I'm gonna just bypass all that. I want a chick just focus on
Are
herself,
you are
healing.
you asking him like the initial interaction, or you saying like what you asking
Yeah.
Yeah,
him
the
to be
initial
great?
your initial interaction,
Like you
because
in a grocery store.
he was saying like how you're supposed to approach a woman, like to get into her mental and stuff. So I'm saying like how I asked, how would you approach a woman, just to see your perspective. If you were to go up to a woman that you thought you were interested in, how would you approach her? And then since you said in a friendly way, trying to be her friend, I asked, well, what if she say I don't want no more friends? What would be your response to that?
Well, I would first off
Hold
just
on. He said in a friendly way. He didn't say he was going to just be like, "Hey, I want to be your
Be a
friend."
friend.
He
Yeah.
No,
didn't say
I
that. He
thought you
didn't say
meant,
that.
oh, I'm just
right,
trying to
right.
Oh,
be
he
your
said
When I
friend.
friendly
You
say
way.
want to
friendly,
be a friend
see that's what I'm
first.
saying. That's the difference
Yeah.
between men and women. Like women, y'all in a dodo. So what I'm saying is, because look, if I approach you like I want to just be your man right away, you're gonna walk away. So we
Mm-hmm.
gotta get to know you and know the things that you like to do. Oh, you first, I'm gonna give you a compliment because it's all about visual first. Just keep it real. Oh, you looking good. Oh, what you don't got no man? Make you smile, crack a joke, and then ask questions about relationships and if you got a man, and then if you text back, if you don't text back, move on. Little shit like that. Like, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna rush
Why you
I
into
looking
think
like
I
yeah.
that?
think I think that's a question that's up in the air how you approach a
Yeah.
woman, because
Yeah.
for one thing I would say this is that every woman get approached differently. And so
Yeah.
how I move, if I see somebody I like or I got my eyes on, I'll sit there for a couple minutes to see how she moves, see how she acting, see
Mm.
how she talking, so I'll
Yeah.
know how to approach her.
Yep.
Ghetto hoes, you can't
Yep.
approach them like gentlemen. You got to be
Nope.
aggressive with them hoes. They don't
You
like
gotta talk.
gentlemen.
You almost gotta talk shit a
They
little
like,
bit.
and my
Right.
voice
That's what folks
already
be
deep
talking
as
about.
hell. So when I approach
Right.
ghetto ass women, that shit turn them on because I
Yeah.
appear to be aggressive ass man. But when I meet a woman with class, my voice, my tone go down. I'm more proper. I talk like a gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm charming to the motherfucker. So I know how to win. I just need to see what kind of woman she is, so I'll know how
Yeah.
to approach her. You know
And
what
a
I'm saying?
setting.
And if you approach a classy woman ghetto, you gonna turn her off. She be like, nigga, you aggressive as hell. What the fuck? You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
So you
They
gotta
go
read her first.
hit. They got so the ghetto bitches get the
But-
DMX like, hey, yo, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Yo, yo,
You can't
yo,
approach
yo,
them like
come
no
here.
goddamn gentleman. They gonna look at you like you a clown.
Hey, come here real quick. Let me talk to you. You gotta say that shit right there. Hey, you right there. Yeah, no, not you, her.
Hey,
Come
who
here.
you
Let me
with?
holler at
Hey,
you.
come here. Let me holler
Not
at you.
you. It's
But
crazy.
but you know what? I don't think we should be misleading. I think when you talking to a woman, you need to give that energy that I want that ass. It ain't got to be tonight, but initially, look, we can do this date thing. We gonna kick it. I'm gonna be what you call it when you take them out and do all that. when you do
courting a woman.
Facts. I'm gonna court you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything correctly.
Yeah.
But don't play with me, and then after I'm $1,000 in, you change your mind. Like, don't play the game. That's
$1,000 in.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta spend
Hell
money,
no.
but you gotta know how to play that shit. Because one thing I know that'll win a woman over is generosity. You see what I'm saying? No, you're not supposed to do it like that. But if you spend $1,000 at that time, the cheeks should be on their way.
Yeah.
Like,
No. I'm saying,
unless you like now, I don't know how long it'll take you to spend $1,000 on a female because I don't know what your game plan is. But $1,000 to me will probably be about 3-4 dates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's about right.
3-4 dates. You should be clapping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jay finna take somebody to Wendy's to get a 4 for 4, and if you ain't talking about nothing,
I'm not doing a 4 for 4, but I'm not spending $1,000 on three first dates. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
JB, you got to think. Our valet park.
We're getting to know each other.
Yeah,
you
but
ain't doing nothing because you married.
Well, I got a valet park for. I don't have to
you got a valet park. The meal gonna be
I'm gonna drop you off at the front.
And a few drinks is gonna be at least $250.
I'm gonna drop you off. I'm gonna go park.
Well, I'm saying a decent dinner with a couple drinks is about $250.
We going where I want to go at. You my plus one. You feel me? It's not gonna be one of them situations where I'm just trying to wine and dine you. I'm taking you where I want to go. You're my plus one. You obviously gonna have a good time. Well, she ain't the right one then.
No, I agree with you, JB. I'm taking her where I want to go too, but we going somewhere decent. We ain't going no bullshit.
Drop you back off. I'm gonna go by myself.
I like you got a weekend dog.
Man, you take OnlyFans hoes to Denny's, cause when you get you a decent broad, you gotta take her somewhere nice.
You can take a woman to a nice restaurant, but I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to take her to a nice spot just because I'm just trying to impress her.
So you gonna take a classy woman? You gonna just take a classy woman anyway?
What do you mean classy?
If you, because Mac just said how you approach. Mac Mom said you have to approach certain women certain ways. So if you're gonna take her out, if you plan on taking each woman out like a ghetto woman, where would you take her compared to a classy woman that you meet?
I'm not taking a ghetto woman out.
Nah, y'all gotta. You see, y'all don't know how to play the game. Y'all gotta do like Martin and Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You gotta take Brandy to the little catfish spot down on the block, and then you gotta take the little chicken head to the 5-star. You see what I'm saying?
That's not necessarily true though.
It really don't matter because all y'all gonna come with y'all own problems. Why am I gonna compromise myself to try and impress something that's still gonna be extracting me every which way? Y'all gonna extract me mentally, physically. Y'all gonna be draining my nuts, and you gonna be trying to drain my pockets. Why am I about to change myself to acquiesce to everything y'all want to do? You either with me or you against me.
This is a married man.
I feel what you're saying, JB, but you gotta understand, right?
He's speaking in second person right now.
To go. There's certain places that you go that got nice ambiances, but they be cheap. You might get an $80 date, but the ambiance of the place is amazing. So it ain't really what you spend, it's about where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a place called I think it's the something house in Oakbrook. Man, it's beautiful. You go up in that motherfucker, it look like it's 5-star, but the food is super reasonable. Like you could get a couple drinks, some food, and you'll probably be out $100, maybe $120 with the tip.
That's not bad though. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like days where it's like I gotta just go. Like if it's a place that I really don't want to go to, I'm not about to force it just because it's just an upscale restaurant. I want to find.
But he didn't say that, JB. He didn't say that.
It's places you ain't got to spend like no $500.
No, you don't have to
get good food.
No, but I'm the type of person that you gonna like. You said
he said $1,000 within about 3 days.
Yeah, that's about
right. I drive a truck. It takes $100 to fill my truck up.
That's crazy, bro. Nah,
Thank you.
Talking about your gas. We talking about just you spending it on.
I'm saying
date.
That's on top of the date, my nigga.
Okay, let's break down the date.
The gas too.
See, let's break down.
JB ain't been on a date in 20 years because he married.
Right. He have the date market.
I have to.
So he don't know. It's inflation.
Just because inflation has hit the world, don't mean it got to hit the date.
Wholeflation.
But they said 3 or 4 days.
JB, let me break this down for you.
That's reasonable, JB. You gonna spend that by yourself?
Hold on. Somebody said, Lovely K said he took me to a nice restaurant, pool hall, movies, and he swept me up my feet. And that's low. That's cheap.
And what happened? Did he get the draws though? Answer that. Post that reaction. Did he crack though? That's what we talking about. We talking about getting to the goal. How long do it take? How much money do I spend before I crack that ass? And then look, did you give up on me because this is what'll happen. This is why I tell a lot of the homies, I be like, look, bro, they will drag you along. How many dates until you feel like it's reasonable for them to let you smash? Oh, I do about 5-6 dates, but if she call you on that 5th date and just be like, you know what, it ain't working out, you out of 600, homie.
Y'all don't understand. It's not even about the money. You get what I'm saying? Like you just said, how many dates until you crack? It's really if she really feeling you or not. All these celebrity guys who got money, they not spending money on the girls that's trying to, join them. They not doing that. The women are there because they already know who the guy is, what he brings.
Right.
His
money. You know what though?
He don't even have to spend
it.
His money.
This is probably why it don't take me 4 or 5 dates, because y'all ass be on some cheap shit. Chick be with me, chick be with me, and she gonna I get the buns after the first date. I see why. Because they be dealing with niggas like y'all don't want to spend no goddamn money.
Mac, don't put me in that, Mac.
And I'll fuck it off. I'm getting the buns.
Bro, I'm married, bro. You can't even put me in this. Red pill can probably
Mac, Mac, don't put me over there.
Mac, I play a different game.
Mac, come on.
Don't worry about what I got.
Mac, we can double date and vlog that motherfucker. I'm gonna ball out now. Don't play with it.
No, it's not about balling out. It's just about having a good time without a budget. That's all. It's about.
I know. I'm just.
What's up, big dog? Yeah, I don't agree with all that, man. You shouldn't have to do that. If the woman like you, she like you. I mean, bro, you can show you got it without having to just like do all the extra shit. I'm big. Hold on. I'm a minimalist at heart. So I'm very big on like not doing the most. Don't get me wrong. If I want to go to a place, I'm gonna go to a place. But I'm not doing something just to impress a chick. That's not happening. I don't care.
But nobody said that.
A man impressing a woman. Why did we get out of there? That's what we used to do. What's wrong with that?
Let's get a frame of
But I'm not about to take her somewhere just because it's just a fancy spot. I can still go to a decent spot. I don't have to go all crazy just because I just want to. We talking about first dates, people that you don't even know like that. Why am I about to?
But nobody said that, JB.
No,
Jamal,
you absolutely right.
said he's taking away where he likes to go, nice spots he likes.
That's what I'm saying.
It.
Right. It's nothing wrong with you being, frugal with your money. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I'm saying for me,
Cheesecake Factory flow.
For me, if I'm going on a date,
that's cool. See, Cheesecake Factory. Y'all got a problem with that, Coach V?
I like
Cheesecake Factory. I don't.
Okay, let's go to Cheesecake.
I like Cheesecake.
Look at Jay.
Cheesecake Factory got
hop in the whip. Let's ride.
Jay, how long you been married,
nice.
bro?
I've been married.
Date market.
And he got the most opinion over there. Right. Good and married.
Please.
What anniversary you on? Let's do it like that.
2017 was the actual locked it in, but we've been together since 2009.
2009, so you almost 20 years. You don't even know the climate no more, bro.
Right.
You don't even know how to court women no more.
You got your girl off MySpace, nigga. This is TikTok. This is TikTok, man. It's a whole nother ball game, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole nother ball. And if you want to hit a bad chick, you got to spend some money. It just is what it is.
The game ain't changed. It's just different players. It
hasn't changed
different rules now. It's still the same. It's still trust me. It's still the same. Trust me.
JB, what are you talking about? Because back in the day, you would go guys really would, especially coming out that crack era. Everybody, the guys would just take you out. They really was taking you out just to do it and just to show off. And nobody was pressing you for no bun. So the further we go back is when we get dope boys.
But Vita, the men was in the house.
Y'all don't even get it. I could show things without having to show things. See, y'all don't understand that. See, y'all.
But we do understand. But nobody said that, JB. Nobody said take her to a $500 restaurant on the first day because she want to go. Now, if that's what he wanted to go, fine. But he's saying over 3 or 4 dates in today's climate, that is reasonable.
No, that's not.
He's stuck on that $1,000. Jay stuck on that $1,000.
I just that's a random number. I was just throwing some shit out there, but I'm just saying in general.
Every date don't have to be
$1,000 is reasonable.
Yeah, in 3-4 days. Yeah,
for 4 days.
You figure $250 a date. Right, that's how much a normal date is. About $250.
Anybody in the comment section, please
But
Name
Jay,
some dates, y'all, please.
your wife
Accountability
love
talking
you,
about.
fool. We talking about making an impression. You
You just
already
said.
there where you can take your wife to the drive-through and you know her order and shit.
Look what you
These
said.
men, look, these
Why?
women will go out with a dude. They'll go out with Travis Hunter, hang out with him for 3 days, and they'll set the bar right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can actually show you can set the scene without having to like do the most.
Okay,
So I'm trying to
give us
explain
an example, Mary
like
man.
Travis.
Nah, bro, that's not what
I
Give
I'm
don't
us
have
an
to.
saying.
I
example.
don't have to do all that
Hey,
now
let's
because
ask the
y'all said
chat.
I'm
Because
not.
you just
I
talking.
done
It
asked
depends
that
on the
already. I
woman.
asked
How
that
much money
already.
y'all think should
That
be
too. It
spent
depends
on
on
He
the
just
woman.
talking.
chat? How much money y'all think should be spent on a woman when you're dating her? Let's
Hey,
get
do
some
a poll,
answers.
JB.
I
Let's do.
Do a
appreciate that,
poll,
English.
JB.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know how to set a poll up. Be honest.
Okay.
I haven't gotten into it enough. I ain't about to cap like I can.
No,
I'll
all
get into
good,
it.
all good.
Yeah. $100 is enough for a date. Okay. That's cool. Like, I mean, three dates shouldn't be no 1K.
He
Because
said
Let's
3
see
to
what they
4.
say.
He
you
said
might
3 to 4. He said 3 or 4 dates.
he said 100. Who said that?
Magma,
But no,
3 to 4.
Mac, you was talking about
Just
spread
check.
out, Mac. You was talking about the money spread out on
Yeah,
different
over
days,
4 or
right?
5 dates,
Yeah.
$1,000
He's
is
putting my mic
reasonable, bro.
low.
I don't know what, like, if I get
Ennis,
me a bad chick, bro, I'm not taking her to no average ass spot. I'm finna take
Ennis
her
said my
somewhere
mic low.
nice. I'm finna show her you with a player, baby. I
Hey,
ain't like the
comment.
rest of them niggas.
Hey, comment again, bro. If my mic is a little bit better right now.
You sound good. You sound
That
good,
sound
bro.
good.
Yeah, we
Okay,
hear
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
sound
we
mic
hear
good.
low.
you.
All right. Yeah, all those dates might not even be like you have to actually have to spend money. Y'all could possibly go to the park, beach, go,
Man,
ride
you
bikes,
in
something simple.
2009 right now. You talking
Yeah.
about
It's
What do
This
you
2009?
mean?
nigga
What's
said
wrong?
the
What's wrong with
park.
going
It's
to the
not.
park?
It's not. Ain't nobody finna go
As
to
a
no
first
park
date,
as a first date,
It could be maybe the second, third,
bruh.
not,
The
a little
what?
in between. You can do
And
multiple
you
things.
know what? And that's why
See,
you
that's what's
married.
Somebody
wrong with
said,
That's
what
why
y'all.
about
you've
gold
been
diggers?
married. You've
Wait,
been
That's
married
what's
when
wrong
you
with
started
y'all.
out
hold
back
on.
then.
What's the topic again? My bad. I was on the phone rapping.
Yeah,
Uh,
Maul is a single dude. Definitely, do his thing. 3 dates, 1K. Are you spending
Oh,
$1,000? Nah, don't move it up now. All
I
right,
no,
so
they
said
next,
four.
did.
He
all right,
said
folks.
3 or
No, they
4.
said he said
I said
Mac Mall said
250 a date.
45 and Red Pill said 3 to 4. Nobody
I'm,
said 3. They
all right,
always said 3, 4, 5.
let's say the first 3 to 4 dates. How much are you averaging spending on the first 3 to 4 days?
Three, 4 dates.
How much you averaging
Like this before I hit or after I hit?
before you hit?
Before I hit.
Yeah, nigga, shit get real.
I'm usually
Appreciate
going one.
that.
I'm usually going on one date, bro. No more than like 100. No more than $100.
I was
Okay.
about to say you can't ask more.
On the first date.
No more than $100, bro. Cause first date, let me
yeah.
already.
I
The
mean,
first.
y'all food and drinks gonna be more than that.
No, it ain't.
Oh
See,
No.
Lord.
see,
see,
he date
come on,
poverty. He date poverty
don't
stripping.
do that.
That's not
Don't
no
do
real
that.
reason why
Hey, yo,
not
Mac. Hey,
the
yo,
money.
Mac. It depends on the girl, Mac. It
D
depends
Vance,
what
Well, yeah,
girl,
and
right?
this what I
D
want to
said
put this
400.
in
50 to
context
100.
also. When you say okay, so say you just
Okay,
dealing with one chick and you and 3-4 dates with
attitude.
one chick, right? Your first
Facts.
date might be 250. The next date might just be lunch. That shit might just be $50. I'm not saying every time you
Bruh,
go out it's
I'm
gonna
a
be 250. If she like you, bro, it really
Yeah.
don't matter. But the first
Bro.
date, me myself,
check
I
this
like
out.
to make a good impression.
Facts. Me too.
So
I'm
so
with you.
we could all make it come to a consensus that it depend on the man. Clearly, it depend on the man you going out on a date with. You can't go out on a date with every man because it's not gonna be worth your time if this man is looking
I'm,
at this situation like, oh, I'm not spending this on her, I'm not spending that on her. Like,
I'm,
Right.
I'm not saying it's
I
gonna be
agree.
a
I
bad.
agree with that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it an experience. You feel me? Like, we gonna vibe together. We gonna go somewhere nice or whatnot to my liking. But it's like
that's
I'm
not.
not
You need to stop. You
to
married.
my
I forgot. I
liking.
can't listen. You married. I can't listen to you. I ain't about
Anyway,
to fool with you.
if you like the guy, you gonna rock with him. Stop playing like you gonna set all these boundaries and standards. Oh, you gotta take me here. If you really rock with him,
Nobody
you
said
gonna let him
that.
get the bun. Stop playing.
Nobody
Nobody
said that.
said that.
Let Chris
Nobody
Brown run
said
up.
that.
Hold on. Chris Brown run up on you. He gonna take your ass to Mickey D's and he's still busting you down.
No, he's
Right.
not.
That's a
Not
fact. He
every.
gonna bust you down with the Mickey
No,
D's.
he gonna
Chris
bust
Brown
down. He
busting you
gonna
down
bust
on Mickey
down a woman
D's,
with no standards and who's just
bruh,
obsessed with him. He's not gonna
bruh.
bust down just any woman and take them to
Y'all.
from.
This is the moment. This is the moment where they're gonna
Thank
cap on
you.
camera. Because
let me say this about celebrities.
Cap right now. It is what it is. They're gonna
Let's
cap.
say this
But
about
Chris
celebrities.
Brown,
Celebrities date people too. Celebrities date people too, and they don't take them on cheap dates.
we talking about the average female. Let's get to the average female.
But
though.
you
What
said
should I
Chris
think
Brown
the average
though.
female? Yeah, but he ain't the average nigga though.
You
the one used them as a reference.
Why not? How come he not?
Because y'all gonna put
to show how fast y'all crack under pressure. He used Chris Brown to show how fast y'all crack under pressure.
That's
Use the
not for
extreme
every
example.
woman. That's not for every woman.
Y'all
You
average,
gotta like Chris Brown.
Don't matter.
Y'all average women with the same
It do
women
matter.
that would go do meet and greets with Chris Brown, pay him $1,000 just for a picture, not even
just
for
a
dick.
picture.
Good point,
No,
Mom.
that's not every woman.
But it's the average. It's average women doing that. Average women doing that. Spending thousands of dollars for a
so they
picture.
can breathe fresh when he's.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna ask the ladies. I'm gonna ask all the ladies. Who your favorite male singer right now?
I don't really have a favorite male singer. I have a favorite rapper.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say because man locked up, and I can't say it, but I'm from Chicago, and he from Chicago, and he the greatest.
Okay, so if Little Dirk.
Ew, absolutely not.
So would you date a prison?
If you met Little Dirk at a club somewhere, he just seen your gorgeous Velveeta, he was like, "Hey, let's go out to eat. Come to my penthouse."
I walk straight.
Oh, you do this? Come join my team. You're not gonna go with your favorite rapper, Vita?
I don't really have a favorite rapper. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, my bad.
Let me tell y'all. Let me say this for real. I've been around celebrities for so long that I don't do celebrity worship or starstruck. I ain't even starstruck no more. Them niggas is regular niggas. And let me tell y'all this: they spend more money. Now you talking about $1,000 over 5 days, man? They don't have no problem, and especially in the club. They'll tip you $1,000 and just to tip you.
And that's what
I'm
got the
telling
game.
you
That's what got the game.
so,
That's what got the game messed up right there.
I got a question for the men.
Now every other guy got to compete with the niggas who is willing to spend all that shit, be a little goofy. No disrespect, Maul. Now I got to compete with all that shit because I don't agree with that.
It depends on that woman and that environment.
I don't take it as
used
no
to that type of environment. Just like
I don't agree with it.
She's been in that environment, so that's not something that would drive her crazy. Like,
thank you.
If you had a woman who's just not used to that and she was to go in that space, then yes, you probably could crack her because she's been thirsty to get in that space and she's finally in it. If a woman not crazy about that type of energy or being in that space, you're not gonna get her.
But that plays back to the original argument was experience. Now, when you got a woman that already experienced all this shit, she's not even really. She's like, oh yeah, this is another Saturday. But when you take a woman that appreciates that she appreciates the experience, you in there like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna feel a certain way. Like, damn, I ain't never seen
this nigga Red Pill.
Hey, I got a question for the men on the panel.
I'm just saying.
Red Pill rewinded the stream 2 hours. My bad. Go ahead, Maul.
If I may ask the men on the panel one question.
I'm listening.
Now we talked about how much we spend on the first date and all that. He obviously said $100, right? Me personally, I want to know because I don't know. Where the fuck can you take a girl for $100 for both of y'all?
Put shit.
The who?
I want to know too.
Hey, Ruth Chris.
You're not going no damn Ruth Chris for no $100. It costs $100 to park at that motherfucker.
Yeah, you ain't about to pay that. That shit gonna be like 2-3 at least 2.
Come on, Matt.
A baked potato, $100 at that bitch.
I thought they was gonna say Applebee's.
Mom, what kind of place that was? You said
it's like a mini golf spot. They got like drinks.
I was just
a golf place.
Dave and Buster's.
It's like a mini golf type spot.
Yeah,
man, I just went to Top Golf a couple weeks ago and my bill was $170.
No, Top
they be taxing though. But you play golf too though. See, you ain't just eat.
Right? Yeah, the food was nasty as shit too.
Yeah, they ain't talking about
food. It be that fast food.
That shit
fast.
Man, we can go out and get a good meal. Like, I mean, you can get a good meal for like $1 something for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but here the only thing I can think about, you could get 2 meals. Probably not no drinks, but probably Denny's or IHOP and shit like that.
Nah, I'm not doing no Denny's or IHOP. But what I'm saying is, you should probably be doing some form of an activity, probably something light, like you said, mini golf, going out to like a park, some type of light activity to then where you could get some light food, nothing too crazy. We're not going to a 5-star dinner the way you got a goddamn 5-piece suit on with a top hat and shit.
You
That's
feel me?
exactly where I'm going.
But JB,
Look,
see, you
Mac,
got to
I go
think
on a date with Mac Mall
sometimes.
any day.
But see, look, sometimes you got you got a 3-part date sometime. Like sometimes you'll start the date at 5 and then it's still rocking. Then you go to the movie, then after that it's still rocking. Then you at main event, then it's still rocking. You might, you know what I'm saying? Like you might hit the club. That's 400 at
That
least.
man said,
yeah. If
Jay
you
said
on
you got
tour,
a 1 spot minimum. Y'all going to that 1 spot and
Nah,
going
we
back
can do
home.
multiple.
I
I don't
do
agree
3.
with going to the movies. I don't agree with going to the movies for sure.
nah, that's little kid shit. We ain't going to no movies.
Just an
not for the first
example.
date. Not for the first date. Maybe second, third, yeah, but not
But
the
really,
first.
the movie's not a good first date anyway because you
'Cause
can't
you
talk.
can't
You
interact.
can't
Yeah,
even
you
get to
can't
interact with that person.
Yeah.
Now, unless y'all was gonna go to dinner
You can
and
finger the
then
dick, though.
catch a movie, that'd be different.
Back in the day, I used to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
we
real.
ain't 19 no more. I'm not taking no girl to no goddamn movies. I'm trying to take her to a nice restaurant. I'm finna shot her up.
Hey,
I'm
Mac
finna
said he
get her
trying to
all her
create.
nahos so
Mac
she can
trying to
believe
create a
all
movie.
this shit I'm saying. Goddamn.
Magma, see y'all sleeping. They got beds in the movie now. You can lay up.
No,
That should be for the youngsters. Our old behinds know what's
No, I'm
up. We
saying
done
like,
had our fun.
but see the seats and shit move. You be in the
we got
damn, you be watching the Transformers Part 10 and she be grabbing on you and shit. It's a whole this ain't just watching
I'll
the
say
movie.
this. I'll
Hey,
say
Red
this.
say
You'll
it's
know.
an
Hold on.
experience.
Hold on.
You hear
But
me?
I think it also matters if you know the vibe on how well y'all connected with each other. If y'all already got past that, maybe touchy feely a little bit, then y'all can go there and y'all already got that, y'all got that electricity going.
But
You feel me?
JB, that's why you hug her when you meet her. If you hug a woman when you meet her, you know what's happening. If she asks out you, you got to work your way in. Then you hug her again about 2 hours in, see where you at. She might squeeze, she might put it a little bit in, and you might feel that pelvis.
Hey, my advice to you, my brother, get in the gym and get some muscles. She ain't gonna never ass out you.
Ain't that a bitch? Nah, that didn't see you.
She gonna pull close, baby. She wanna feel the muscles.
I mean, I'm a little, I got a little something going.
Hey, what about women that? What about women that? What about women if you tell them no, they get mad? Like you say, you keep on doing dates, and they start to get mad. If you tell them no, or you want to see if she adds some value, right? It ain't all about blowing your money on these chicks all the time, because at the end of the day, they'll start flipping on you too. I'm not saying every female.
For sure.
I'm just saying, like, what's the limit? You feel me? Okay, the 4th date. That's why I like what Ma said. Ma started off by saying, hey, yo, did I crack first? Because I believe shit really for real when you crack first. That's when it really matter, though. Like, all that other shit after is like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on how early.
Y'all dating hood rats.
That depends on how early.
That's so cold, Vita.
Yeah, that's
early,
they dating that pregnant lady who just got with that jailbird.
I don't be expecting shit. I'll take her out and spend whatever and send her ass home. Because I got a Rolodex. I can get some if I want
confident
some.
man. That's a confident man right there.
No, but I'm saying if I wanted some, I'm gonna get some, whether it's you or not. I got a long ass line of them, so I'm really kicking it with you. So I don't give a fuck if you give me none or not. If you do, it's a great thing. But if not, baby, I'll see you next date.
And that goes back to me saying it depends on
I
the
agree
type
with
of
you.
man you dealing with. Like it's not always gonna be the same for everybody. JB like 4 for 4s. Mac Mall like mini golf. I mean, not Mac Mall. Mall from North like mini golf. And Mac Mall finna take you to whatever luxury spot in the area.
That's how your little peanut head gonna get got.
But just how you gonna get got?
How am I gonna get got? How am I gonna get got by saying every man likes
because he done threw the glitz and glam in your face.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying every man is different. Every man is different.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, here's the thing, right? Because I totally agree with the men when they say, they don't want to spend a lot of money on first date. I agree with that, but I gotta play devil's advocate. How I was raised around pimps and gangsters and drug dealers. They all took care of their girls. Like, it wasn't nothing to buy female shit. We bragged about this kind of shit. Like, it was never a sucker move. So I don't understand where this shit coming from with me and saying, well, I ain't gonna give a bitch this. I get it though. No, I get it. So I can't fault y'all because I get it. If you don't know her, you ain't hit, you might have your standards or whatever. So I agree with you. But at the end of the day, some of us came up different.
So Matt, you think it depends? Hold on, Styles. Mac, you saying it depends on how you grow up and where you grow up at,
And
with
the
the way
woman.
you're gonna take care of a woman. It
And the
determines the way.
woman though.
Okay.
It depends on
I
her.
feel
Like I
that.
say, if I approach
Thanks.
you and you seem to be
I
a
feel that.
classy woman, I'm like, man, she classy. She might got some value. I'm gonna take her somewhere nice. But if I talk to you and you feel me, you ghetto or some shit like that, we gonna go do some regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna do
And
some
that's what
regular
I was
shit.
saying. And what
Yeah.
you saying, Mac Mall, is what I was saying earlier when back in JB time when he was dating, even before that. That's why I said when we was coming out that crack era in Chicago,
I ain't
that's
talking
just
about no
what you
crack era.
did. You
The
roll
crack.
high, you got dressed, went out, you went to the best places, and nobody was pressing nobody for buzz. It was just a way of life.
Vita, you
Niggas,
saying
niggas
crack?
was buying they side
Vita,
bitch
you saying
cars
crack
back then.
era? I
I'm a,
don't
Yeah.
crack era. I don't remember. I don't
it's
remember people coming out of
people.
crack
Hold on,
era.
hold on. People are
We
doing the same things
the
though.
80s babies.
How far removed
Oh,
do you feel like we are? Like we talking maybe 10 years or so. Like people are still doing the same things. That the
No.
one thing that's
J-
changed. Hold on. The one thing that's changed is y'all wants. Y'all are just wanting more in a more stressful time period. Y'all making it difficult when y'all say y'all we got to do this, we got to do that. We not changing nothing. Like the end
but
goal is supposed to be able to find somebody that's willing to deal with your bullshit. You know, y'all can go through life together. But now you just making it more difficult.
Jay,
But the girls
Jay,
didn't
this
say
what
And then when
you
it
nothing. The
comes to the
guys
date,
gave, but
but Jay,
JB, the guys is who gave their guidelines. The girls didn't say you got to do this, you got to do that. Only time we talked
okay,
about
you
what
know
we will
what?
or wouldn't do, we
What
was
type of date
asked.
you, Miss Vita? What type of date you want to go on?
I'm telling you, I'm more so like I do gravitate more so what Jamal said. But I'm gonna say this though, because
Okay, then
I date myself.
$1,000.
No, let me say that. I date myself. I don't take myself to anyway. Then I'm on a restrictive diet. I don't be eating fried food like that. I'm a
Okay,
vegan, but I do eat fish. So I can't even eat everywhere. So I'm
right.
naturally want to go to a 2-star to 3-star restaurant. That's why I regularly eat myself.
It's not
But I can
expensive though.
that's what I'm
You
telling you.
know
But
what?
nobody
I'm
said
glad you
we was
said
gonna
that.
spend $1,000 right away. They said to 3 to 5 dates. That's typical because when I go by
yeah.
myself, I don't even drink like that. But just say if I had 2 glasses of wine and I'm
Now hold
getting
on,
me
Miss
something
Vita.
to
Hold on,
eat.
Miss Vita. Why you keep upping the ante? Now you saying 3 to 5.
Cause
No,
Let's
that's
she
see.
what
said
they
that.
No,
said.
y'all see what they
JB,
doing,
you
y'all.
said JB, you
We
said that on
started
your
out with
own.
3.
Let
they
me tell
said
you,
So
3 to 4. It's a
no.
Mac
wide
Mall
range.
said 3. He
3
said 4 to
dates.
5. Mac Mall, and
3.
then Red Pill said 3 to 4. I was listening because they was
And
talking to me.
now you just said 3 to 5.
I said both of
Yeah.
them said.
Yeah.
Mac Mall said 3 to
No.
4. I mean 4 to 5.
No.
That's not $1,000. Not a lot of money. Red Pill said 3 to 4.
We need to pick
Yeah.
a number because y'all extending it too far
Who
throughout the week.
It's
cares?
Okay.
only one number different.
Who
No, that's a big
cares?
Okay.
difference.
It's one
That's what
date different.
Go ahead and
no,
All
finish
right,
it's
your
let's
not.
do
point,
Listen,
let's
Vita.
don't
do
date a guy like
Every
let's
JB.
date,
hey JB, let's
every
do 4 dates, 250 apiece. 4
Yeah,
dates,
you got to
250.
give. I told y'all
But
Jay can't count too good, so we got to slow it
but
down for.
And you know what's
I
even
can
but
count,
crazy
man, but
though?
y'all keep going up on the numbers.
I'm gonna tell you what's
That's
even
what they been
crazy.
saying.
When I say spend 250 on a date, here's the crazy part. Most of that shit be what I order. Cause I've messed with girls that work out. So they don't even eat all that shit. They'll eat a
Thank
right.
piece
you.
of salmon and
Okay.
a salad. And
Okay.
maybe
That's what
some
I be
wine
eating. I
and a few
swear to God,
shots.
that's
Hey,
what
When
I
I'm
not
talking about
order.
that
That's heavy.
250, that's my greedy ass
That's
eating steak
hey,
and lobster and shrimp with 2 sides
man.
and an appetizer and 4 shots.
I
That
mean
be
that
my bill.
Hey,
Honestly.
I
Damn.
mean that kind of
Vita,
that changes
y'all
things at
seen
that
white
point.
chicks? Y'all seen white chicks? Ma gonna try to order his date of salad. She gonna like, perhaps not. Let me get him back
Well,
on
I
Right.
said
this.
they don't. Women don't
Facts.
really eat that much. You know what I'm saying? They
You
might have a
right
steak,
Right.
but
there.
it'll be a small ass steak.
You
It ain't
don't
gonna
know
be
That's what
though.
I'm
no
saying. So
tomahawk.
how the date
That
gonna be that high? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever, man.
You
Y'all
said
date how y'all
JB
keywords
want to
just
date.
is
now. You
from
said
back in
I
the
don't
day.
J
know. I don't
Y'all
know,
date
and
how
you
y'all
don't
want to date,
know.
man.
You don't know, bruh.
Y'all date how
J
y'all want to
He
date, man.
don't. He don't.
it just
Spend all your
It's
fluctuates, brother.
inflation.
spend all your
If
money up
it
and don't get nothing
fluctuates.
out of it. It is what it is.
Nah, it
It
fluctuates, bro.
fluctuates
That's all it
based
is.
on
That's
the
all it is.
people. Based on the
Yeah,
people. Or y'all could
it
do a
do.
brunch if you could
I,
get the same food for
It's
dinner if you want to do brunch and say the money if it's a first date and you just want to say
I'm gonna say
I ain't
this.
killing more than
Me
150.
Me and
You
Mal
could
from
do it
North know
now.
what's up. Me and Mal from North know what's up, man. We ain't gotta say no more, man. We already know
Oh
what's
my
up.
Don't try to bring
God.
Hold
Maul.
on,
You ain't
Don't
gotta
try to
do all
JB.
bring
that.
Maul
You ain't
on
gotta
your
do all
See,
that
y'all
team.
extra
be
shit.
right,
You ain't
Don't
gotta
right,
bring
do all
right.
that
Maul on
extra.
your
We
team.
already know you ain't gotta do all that extra shit to win. You ain't gotta
J-
do all that.
He's trying to
JB,
drag you
You ain't
on
gotta
JB.
his
do all that.
side.
Hold
Don't
on,
do
hold on,
that.
JB. But you see what you confusing is we speaking in general. I'm not saying me personally. I'm saying in general. Most
In
men,
general, they shouldn't.
most dudes I know around me, they got the trick to get it. They got to. They can't come
Nah,
over. They
man. Y'all
not.
don't
They
wanna have to
not.
do that.
They not cold enough. Just mouthpiece get vagina. That's just not how the game go for most people.
But what if
That's messing the game up
a
though.
player ass nigga and you like doing good shit and she just a product, she just
On
reaping the benefits of being with you. It
on
don't
Thank
top of
you.
don't
that,
I think that we got it mixed up saying
That's
that this is a must. It's
that's
not a
cool.
must.
That's
I'm
cool
just
too.
saying
Yeah,
it's certain people
that's
out here
cool.
that
Yeah,
just like having a good time.
but that's cool. But it goes back to the whole experience thing. You know, if you keep expecting that from every single guy, baby girl, go back to that guy who gave you that experience and stay with him. Don't
They
try and put
will.
them stipulations on me. You feel me? For sure. All right, cool. But a
listen.
lot of them
I see.
they still going through experience to experience.
I see where Jay going.
What if
I see
what
where
if
you
the
got it.
girl
You
does
see
that
where
for
I'm going
herself?
at?
What
I ain't
JB?
gonna
What
say.
if she does that for herself though?
You
We
said
talking
what?
about a man that you're interested in though. What's he
But I'm
See,
doing?
saying JB saying it like the woman ain't experiencing this, or she got it. This nigga done set her bar high, like she can't experience this stuff herself. So
Right.
Okay,
if
that's
I'm
different.
experiencing myself, I'm used to a certain way I eat, my own
Right.
diet, my own whatever, my own quality of food, the quality of service, the ambience, all that matters to me.
All right,
And I
cool. You
eat like this
can't
regularly, and I
be on
could
my
do it
program.
affordably.
You can't be on my
Huh?
program. You can't be on my program. It is
Okay,
what
that
it is.
thank you.
It just
That's
it just
why I
don't
facts.
work.
There
say
you go.
we talk
Program.
with
Well,
each
see,
other in the talking stage to even see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but
so let
see,
me ask this. If you meet a woman and y'all finna go on the first date and you be like, would you dictate where y'all go or would you ask her where she would like to go? How would you play that?
I would dictate.
Um, yeah, I mean, two ways with that. You know, if she got like a certain, like how Miss Vita says she like to eat healthy, I would kind of try and figure that part out, and then I would, try and navigate from there with it.
just look at her fingernails. You'll know if she want to eat healthy or not. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta do. You
What
can
that
just
What?
kind of
mean?
What?
no. See, yeah, you probably eat healthy. Let's see. No, not the brothers. Let me see. Great. Let me see your fingernails.
Oh, shit. He basing off the fingernail.
She eat half healthy. Let me see Brad shit.
She got
That's
some good
crazy.
fingernails. Brat,
What's
your
wrong?
fingers.
What's wrong
It's
with my
it
fingernails that
said
make
Brad.
No,
me
Let me
eat
let me
half
see
They
your
got
healthy?
Is
on
Brat.
nails. They got on
no,
nails. I don't.
no.
it
She
said
40.
it said Brad. Let me see your nails, Brad.
Uh oh.
She got on
Yeah,
nails.
she eat fast
What
food.
that mean? What that
Great,
mean?
She said she eat
That's
fast food.
Right. I want to
Yeah, I do
know.
eat
great,
fast
hey,
food.
let it be great. Let it
great
be
is
great. It's your turn
I
now.
eat fast food. I
Yeah, you
eat
nervous
five-star
now.
meals. Like,
Huh?
Let it be great. Nervous. Where
but
them nails at?
Nervous?
but
I
see
just
you.
showed
Did
my
she show
nails.
her nails?
Hold on.
She show her
Vita,
nails?
Nah,
yeah, she showed them. She got the
that's
pointy
that's
joints.
4 for 4 all day.
So
Let it be
so
great.
so Vita
4
Vita
for 4
eats the
all day. I got
healthiest.
you, baby girl.
Look,
Bruh.
hold on,
That's gonna be
JB.
4 for
Peep
4.
game, you got peep game. Vita eat the healthiest. Great eats the second healthiest, and Brad she get what you paying. I'm eating.
that's a lie.
Don't
That's
do
a whole
Brett like
You
lie.
just
that. Do
said you
not
How are
do
paying
you
Brett
me.
like
determining
that.
that?
Buy
That's a
your
whole lie.
nails.
I'm gonna
Buy
be
But
your
what are
honest,
you looking
nails.
at?
You
bro.
ain't got you ain't got all that shit on your nails. So I know you got a
Most,
little bit more conscious about yourself.
I'm gonna be honest. Most females are just
That
cool,
ain't
just
got
getting a
nothing to do
meal.
with
Hold on.
nothing.
I don't know
Yes,
why
it
all y'all
do.
act like it gotta
Yes,
be
it
certain
do.
types of food. Most of y'all
That's
just
his
happy getting a
logic.
meal. A lot of females just happy getting a meal. I'm gonna be honest. They just want to be fed. It don't have to be nothing super special. A lot of y'all just
I
want
don't
to be
know.
fed. That's
No.
a fact.
JB, you gonna study this tape in 2
I don't
years. You'll
got
be
on
like,
nails
damn,
because
that nigga said some shit.
I don't need to. I already know how to. Bro, I ain't about
I
to get
don't wear
into
I don't wear nails on my hands because I gotta learn to use it better.
You got
Use
a
them
it.
who?
All
better.
right. Well, we about to go ahead
I'm
and
still like a
close this.
tomboy. I don't really know how to do everything with
Oh
nails.
yeah, because you ain't got no nails in your fingers, Miss Vita.
But I like nails. I love how cute they
Oh
look.
yeah, you
But
could
what
pick up a
about
I love
string.
how
healthcare
cute they
work?
look. And
What
both of
about
their nails cute,
healthcare
so I don't
workers?
know.
Healthcare workers can't get their nails done, and it's a lot of them that eat
We
bad.
All right,
can.
y'all.
We can. They just got to be
And you
short.
and look,
No,
All
I'm
I
a
right.
said I meant
healthcare
like
worker.
healthcare workers. We
I'm
can't
a
have
She
long
said
healthcare
let
nails.
it be
Hey,
worker.
clear on nails.
I said what it said. Okay.
Yo, hey, we won't gonna go ahead and get ready to close this thing out, y'all. Any last closing thoughts? Anything y'all want to say?
Please don't listen to Red Pill about these nails.
What do that comment mean?
That is a fact.
Literal shit on the nails.
Hey,
I think they might be talking about Brad.
What do literally shit on nails?
Because Brad nails is like
Brad,
really
no,
funny, so
Brad,
probably
what
made
you
it
said
right.
about Mac Mom?
I said I'm convinced Mac Mom a pimp in real life.
You said who?
I'm convinced
You
you're
a
a pimp
pimp
in
in
real
real
life.
life.
I'm a pimp in real life.
I said I'm convinced you're a pimp in real life.
I'm
Hey,
not no pimp in real life. It's just here's the thing.
hold
If
on.
you don't make the rules in the game, you just play by the rules. That's all it is. It's playing by the rules.
Hey, Highway Skinny said there was a female TikToker who got her meals paid for 3 months finessing men.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
That shit happens. That's why I don't suggest guys
Some
doing
hit the
that because they
finesse, and
probably gonna
some
get
just got
finessed.
the finesse. Like,
A lot of guys
Man,
will get
you
finessed
supposed to
for a
make
lot of.
money to have fun with it. Okay.
Hey,
What are you
today,
holding? What are you?
I mean, but if
I
all
don't
he
get
got
it.
finessed out was a meal.
no, she was finessing guys for 3 months.
Yeah. Like she
Some
went
niggas
on.
is goofy.
She went on.
on a lot of first dates.
She went on
What
like
do you
90
mean?
dates. She went on
That's
like
easy.
90 dates.
It
Hey,
happens.
ladies,
You
I got a
can't
question
worry
for the
about that
ladies.
though. You
I
can't
got a
worry
question for the
about that,
ladies.
bro.
All right, so this is what Machine
Yep.
was talking about with the nails.
yeah, my ass is nice and clean, babes, and it gets waxed.
Okay.
You wax
Nails
your
don't play a
ass?
role in none of that.
Amazing.
I don't
She
know. I
waxed
hate when
that
people
ass.
ask that. Why y'all
I
ask?
hate
Can we
that
wipe
question
our
too. Like,
ass?
I wipe
Like,
my ass, if not
Your
yes,
nails are
but
very
just like
sharp.
this. Like,
Y'all
because
don't
all
think
you
that's a
do is
legit question?
all you do is roll a tissue around the tip of your hand. Like
right.
y'all act like we scraping our ass with our
Hella graphic.
fingernails.
And you should be using a
This
wipe
guy
anyway,
graphic.
a wet one
You
at that.
just
So, like, come on.
getting graphic. I
But
mean,
no, but that's why, because especially like at work, type, and I do front desk work, I can't type with nails. That's why I'm wearing, because I ain't as,
it
like,
is a
I
little
don't know
See,
how to
I
really
can type. I
use
it
my
is
do
a
hands
little
type
with
with
question.
nails on.
nails.
I
It
can
It
do
is a
it
depends
little.
over
on
them.
how long
It
you
is a
had
little
That's the
question.
nails.
only reason why.
It is a little
Yeah,
questionable. I mean,
when
No,
you
it's
be hitting
not.
it,
That's
when you
just
hit the
People
being. You're
actually
just
also
being
act like
technical.
we don't wash our fucking hands.
when
Like,
you hit the
Right.
phone and it sound like this every time you hit it.
Hey, it's only one reason.
That shit
It's
is
only one reason
annoying as
why men
hell.
like nails.
Go to bed, bitch. That's what I be saying. I be like, man, take
all
them
right.
goddamn
Hold
nails.
on. I'm
Oh,
sorry, y'all.
sorry.
Hold
My
on. I'm
bad.
sorry. Styles, you had a question, bro. My bad. I'm sorry.
I forgot the question honestly, but I was
Yeah,
gonna
my
say
bad.
it's only one reason why men like nails.
Why is that?
What's that?
When she digging in your back, shit like that. Like we
What
don't.
digging my
Other
bad?
than that,
Dig it in the
other than
Oh
that, we don't really.
yeah.
No, I
Don't
don't
dig in
like
my
all
bad,
that
bro. I
Yeah,
shit.
he
don't like
talking about
that.
he
Don't
talking
dig
about
in my
like in the
bad.
back. Yeah, she
No,
talking about that.
In
sir.
the
That's that
bed,
96,
you
97 ass shit.
know,
I don't.
you going
I
around,
don't.
you know.
No, I like the
I ain't gonna
French
lie.
tips.
I don't had that happen before. I don't like being clawed. I was just talking with somebody about this. I don't like being clawed. All that. Nah, I'm good
Yeah,
on that.
not too much. Yeah, not too much.
Yeah.
Wolverine ass.
I'll grab you. I'll squeeze you, but don't be all.
Wolverina. You can call
Fuck
it
you wrong with
Wolverina.
Damn it, I'm bleeding.
Hey, ladies, let
My
me tell y'all
pants through
something.
your shirt.
We judge you from your nails. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you where we going to eat when I look at your nails. I'm
well,
telling
That's
every
you
nail is
you.
right
different
That's
than the
you.
country.
now.
That's you,
I have a
Red.
point.
I'm just
That's you.
saying. All right.
So
Nah.
my nails, no nails get you what?
No
Grass
nails.
fed, grass fed. I'm getting you some grass fed shit. We going
No
to
nails. No nails. We going to tropical smoothie. I don't know.
yeah, it's a real shit. So,
I do like tropical smoothies.
you
Yeah,
feel me? You see, we got that from the
Miss Vita.
nails. Y'all
Miss
see,
Vita,
y'all
quit playing
sleeping.
with me, Miss Vita. Quit playing
What's
with
wrong
me.
with the nails? I didn't see them. Let me see your nails.
She
Ain't
ain't got
got none.
none.
Nubs.
Yeah, that's
Nubs.
He
that's
said,
sexy
"No,
as
But I don't
fuck.
know. That's
Your
what I'm
ass
like.
got Clarissa
I
That's
wasn't
Shield
even
sexy.
fingers, goddammit.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
See,
That's what I'm
Vita.
like, what?
No,
I never heard this. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, what? Let me
Nah,
raise my standard.
nah, you
Yeah.
good. Good, Vita. You can feed me a chicken wing. I couldn't eat no chicken wing from Greg now. Greg and
No.
Brad, you couldn't give me no chicken wing. Y'all got too much,
That's because
Why?
he got your
too
hands
much
messed
shit
up.
up under there.
Ain't shit up under my goddamn
Okay, at
nails.
all.
Yeah, all right. I
Oh,
don't
I
know. It's
remember my
not.
question.
Turn the
That's the
black light
misconception.
on.
The
Turn the
nail
black
Hey,
light on.
JB, I
girlies,
Let's see.
remember my question, bro.
Go ahead,
the
Styles.
Hold on.
nail
Put
girlies
your nail
are
back
so
up there.
used to it that we know
Go
how to
ahead.
conduct ourselves and how to
Okay.
Do y'all,
Thank
be
do, you
you.
friendly
ladies,
with
do
it.
y'all feel
Like,
like Travis got finesse? Ladies, do y'all feel like Travis got finesse? Because I remember
Who?
somebody brought up finesse like a minute ago.
Oh damn, well, that was about an hour ago. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
go
was.
ahead.
right.
My bad, brother.
Yeah,
No, he went
Hold
we
on.
out.
determined
He
that.
was out. I
Yeah.
think he was
I got
out.
my black lights right here.
Yeah.
Red get on my nerves.
I'm kind of
look.
but I would say he possibly
What
kind
is
of
that
got
back
finessed
later?
a little bit. I mean,
I'm
I feel like he's
afraid.
just a young dude that's in love. He's still in a power position because he is the breadwinner. Don't get me wrong, she could possibly wreck him in the future with the whole kid situation. If she stayed with him for a certain amount of time, she could possibly get spousal support, alimony, stuff like that. Stay together for a long time. But I still feel like deep down, I feel like she's trying to do reverse psychology. That woman is afraid to leave him. I think so.
We'll see in 2 years.
Hey, Brett, put your nails up there. Let me see what's happening.
He is extra. Like
Yep.
he gonna be. Them nails is cute though. I love like
Mhm.
girls that do it.
I ain't gonna
They
lie,
be
Brad.
cute.
I can't do the
Wolverina.
I can't do the claws. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do the claws.
Listen, I ain't never had no complaints.
Really with the claws? Okay, I
Right.
ain't
Not
mad at
never.
it.
Right.
Not a one.
Men love a lot of men love the claws.
They
Why
just
you ain't
say
got
that
claws?
shit.
No,
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
just say
men love
anything.
it.
I'm not
If
gonna
they
lie, we
don't
say
like the
anything,
nails,
y'all.
everything else gets
Exactly.
them past it. So it
Man,
don't even matter one way or
if I'm
another.
with you, I'm gonna be like, damn, I love your nails is lit. Them shit
Ooh, hey,
fire.
that fire. I
Damn,
ain't gonna
Niggas really
lie.
ain't paying attention to my nails, trust.
And then I'm gonna call my homeboy. But you should have seen this bitch nails, boy.
damn, Freddy
Choke
Krueger. Freddy Krueger claws.
right.
Don't pay
She
no
picked her
mind.
food up like that. I was like, hey, come on.
Not to each his own. It's
Calmate.
cool. It's cool. I ain't mad at it. It is what it
Nah.
is.
No, it's cool. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute.
Anybody else got anything?
I'm at y'all read my life like that. I do work in healthcare, so I don't wear the nails because it do make a difference. I do like tropical smoothie.
What I said,
That's all nails.
Peter, we know you better than you know yourself, bro. Don't
Thanks.
worry, we got you. We already know
And
you.
I do like nice restaurants though, but I do if they had like grass fed or something, I'd be like, oh yes, let's go there.
Yeah, I gotta die to get my props. I ain't gonna lie.
You like putt? You like putt golf?
Like y'all read me. Y'all read me.
Hold on. What about putt golf?
My
be honest,
son worked there, so
I ain't never been
I get discounts. My son worked there, so I do go there too.
You like it though.
Yeah, but I do
That's
get
what they
salmon
already
salad.
made.
Like Mac Miles said, I get the salmon with the salad. I do.
So what you
So,
complain about if you gonna eat the food there anyway? What's the problem?
because nobody said that, JB. You're saying that you're putting that on us. Nobody said the women gonna complain or have a certain restriction or whatever.
We was talking about y'all 3 to 4 date minimum and stuff
but
like
look what
that.
Miss Vita said. She's still with the date that I planned out damn near for her. She's okay with it. So why would it be a problem? Like if I'm okay with it, she okay with it, and I didn't spend that much money. What's the problem?
No, you were stuck on just not spending money. Like that's the problem we were having. You just were, I'm just not gonna do this.
Ms. Vita, how much you think that date cost?
I mean, but Astro, look, how
it might still be like $200. It might.
First
And
of
then
all,
you got to think about today's time, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
You know the
go ahead, Mom.
You know the little golf place.
Hey, a few of them days. Hey, eventually we just gonna go ahead and watch a movie at the spot. Watch a movie at the crib, and we're gonna just, get food at the house.
But that's when I'm comfortable because we ain't going over each other's crib right away. That's way down the line. I ain't going to your house.
How far down is that?
When you tell me what we doing with this seriously, like is it something real or is it just dating?
We getting married. Come on.
Nah, I know you lying if you say that.
We gonna get married. I ain't say tomorrow.
Red pill want to put that blue light on you to see how clean you is. That's all.
Amazing.
All right, y'all. Everybody
nasty work.
Let me see your monkey right now.
Nasty work.
I got to remove red pill.
Don't leave me. Don't kick me, man.
Hey, let's go ahead. Everybody shout this stuff out, y'all. Starting from red pill on down.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Red Pill Crib. Shout out to my brother JB. Love you, man. Thank you so much for having me. I have a great time. I follow everybody's panel when I catch y'all live. I do try to come in there and say what's up to y'all. I do go live, but it be like just periodically, whatever. But I'm gonna start being more consistent with my brother. We planning the show, so we got something special for y'all. But shout out to the chat. Tap in with me. TikTok, Facebook. This one, Red Pill Crib. I do it all. Goddamn it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, big dog.
Absolutely.
Yes, my name is Coach Vita. I am a confidence coach and I help you go from basic to baddie in business and in life. If you would like to upgrade, level up that confidence, please email me at confidence@lavitathemodeljones.com.
Shout out to Miss Vita.
Miss Vita with the no nails.
Right. Brett, you muted.
The nubs.
Grass fed nails.
It was the comment that
Grass
was
fed.
different. But as always, it's the one and only Just Brett. Please follow my podcast. YK the podcast. Facebook, if you know, you know.
Yeah, get
Also
it,
follow
Brett.
me at my personal page, just_Brett, 2 underscores, JB and Ash. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for coming, Just Brett. I appreciate you always.
And Just Brett, you totally came on looking like yo. I had to look twice. I'm like, dang, okay.
She look like she bounced like this. That's that 97 bounce, nigga.
Brad came back like she was on set it off. I ain't even gonna hold
Y'all might head out the door. That's why. Mo, you might want to be getting dressed to head out too. Because if you don't show up, you know, our girl gonna be tight.
Type shit.
But no, this your boy Jamal from North from Philly. JB, I really appreciate being on your platform. I ain't gonna lie, y'all make me want to start my own personal brands. With everybody got their little podcast and YouTube channel out here. Like y'all kind of like inspire me to want to go do something similar.
For sure, man. I appreciate that.
Do that, brother. You got it, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Might as well. Shit, we all here. We all grind together.
It's facts.
Facts. I appreciate you for coming. Go ahead, Styles.
Yeah, most definitely, yo. Let's talk about networking. And I had a lot of fun on the panel tonight. Some real topics, everybody perspectives. Y'all can follow me _Styles_Paradise. And looking forward to coming on the panel again.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Mike Mall, man. I appreciate you, JB, and Let's Be Great for having me on the panel. It's always a treat when real players meet. Y'all can follow me on YouTube. I have a podcast called Not the Shop. Make sure y'all sub to the channel. And I'm on Instagram. I am Mac Mall. And for the people on the panel, man, send me y'all info so I can follow y'all and support whatever channels y'all got too, man. Because I'll
put it in chat.
Yeah, put y'all info in the chat so we can all follow each other.
Yeah, so I can keep in contact with everybody. And I have a live panel like this on Mondays at 7:30. So if y'all more than welcome to join at any time. I do it every Monday at 7:30. And anybody that want to join can hit me up and let's politic. You feel me?
I'll be on there on Monday.
Bet.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
We gotta get Just Be Great on there too.
Man.
Oh, you know, I pop up and y'all follow me. Y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok.
We just followed you. Let's pull her up. I got it on deck, y'all. Let's do it. Hold on. Let's go out with this though. Yeah, we gonna see what she doing.
Ain't nothing but greatness on it. Ain't nothing but greatness on it.
Nah, you fine as a motherfucker. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Thank you. I already know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Period.
Right. Y'all follow me on YouTube too. I'm gonna start doing like this for the ladies. I'm gonna start doing try-on videos, try-on hauls for like Fashion Nova, Amazon. So anything like that, I'm gonna start posting on my channel. So yeah. My first 2 videos is the try-on videos, girls. If y'all want to go and take a look at that.
Yeah.
That's greatness right there. That's greatness right there.
That's enough for Let Her Be Great.
Facts. She got a whole 8 posts. So
I'm gonna post more. I'm
gonna like them all in a row just to let you know you cute.
Oh, thank you.
Hey man, we don't do that over here, man. We don't do all that simping over here, Red.
Hey, look, I'm simping right now. This is a business move, goddammit. Hold on.
Business move.
There you go.
I appreciate y'all as always. This is your guy,
JayBReacts.
And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, y'all.